You're not live yet.
No, we are live.
Are we live?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Beautiful people of God. I see. Beautiful people of God.
Oh, maps to the world. Hey, this is my val. Maps to the world is gonna be my Valentine. Maps
Let
to
me
the world, you
share.
are going to be my Valentine. I know, right? Sorry, my dear. We're still trying to figure out the technicality behind this. Yeah, we are so sorry, my dear. We are 5 people watching us. Oh, let me share. Let me share. Please also share, please, to your. Cancer Marianne. Welcome, welcome. Please share the video to your various social media platforms so that we can have more people watching us and participating as well. We are on air with maps.
I'm just struggling to share.
As you are coming, you share and like.
Okay. Okay, good. Shannon Ford, thank you for joining. Hey, Guani Tracy, welcome. Thank you for joining us. On the 15th, we're going to give our first giveaway on live. Okay, so we're noticing those who are like very current, and we're also noticing people who are very participative, like they're participating a lot on this show. So we're going to give a good giveaway on the 15th of February. And that gift will be sponsored by MAP Skincare. The giveaway will be sponsored by MAP Skincare. That price no go bypass Mahano. Yes, for sure. Healthy lifestyle with Air. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, please don't afford to miss. So we're going to select some few people and they will go home with a special gift from us. So please also invite people to come and watch and So today we are going to have Auntie Felicia on board today. So please send in your questions. Send in your questions, and before Auntie Feli comes, we'll complete the story last week. The story on Friday, and we're going to dive in to fake friends and how to identify fake versus real friends is very important nowadays. you know. Yeah. So, so how is everyone doing? How is the Sunday so far?
Sunday is cool. No, the Sunday is actually boring. To be honest, my Sunday was
Or
boring today. I was on bed all day, like I was just sleeping.
really,
Yeah,
I
I was.
wish I
It,
could be like
it's
you.
it's
Where
my
we stop here
condition.
for that last story.
No, we ended where the caller actually just gave us explained what happened. Okay, and I can play the voice note of the victim's sister so that we know what actually happened. And we're talking about. Do you want us to start right now? We
Yeah, we
should wait
can
and get
start.
a
You have to
few.
No,
start
we
now.
can start.
Why people already enter?
Okay,
It's
okay,
already 11 something, 11:49 already.
okay. So we're gonna continue from the story that we had last time, where a lady poured a very acidic substance on the husband, of which they both of them shared two kids, boys, beautiful boys, handsome boys. So I'm gonna play the voice note for those who were here last time. But if you don't understand the story today, go to our video where Mr. Leo is on it, like the thumbnail, and then you will be able to get the full gist, well narrated by our caller.
But if you are call a day today, if you see, if you are available, if you see it, again now.
Okay, do you guys want us to refresh your brain? Let me see if she can come on.
Okay. I heard everybody in the comment section. Maps to the world. Healthy lifestyle. Tracy, I see you. On four, I see you. Please,
So
guys,
we're
as you're
just
coming.
going because
Okay, let me play
she
the
tried to.
let me play the voice note
Maybe
of
I
what
you.
happened, and let me show you guys a video for the victim's face as of.
What's popping? What's popping? Let me see.
We see you, Freda. So
Oh.
I beg on the share the lesson at the enter.
Please like the video and also share the video, please.
Yeah.
Please. And
Share, share at your. I think guys, you guys belong in WhatsApp. Sorry, Facebook groups as well. If we can share it, it's gonna be nice.
especially the video where Mr. Leo actually expatiated so well about the business about Cameroon industry. Please, for those who have not watched it yet, go and watch and learn. So we don't just judge people without knowing.
About this story, before while you're preparing that one, it's about this ladies, the girl they were accusing that killed the baby with the tramadol. There are
Mm-hmm.
latest just out there that the news was fake. It was a fake news and everything. And there was this I call it vlogger that actually came out and batch on this girl. Now people are dragging the vlogger all over. People are badging her like, why were you badging on the girl without even knowing the real side of the story? You just insulted, condemn everybody that wanted to help the girl. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, from the look of things, I see the vlogger is trying to make amends and stuff, but everybody's just hating since she started hating on the girl already. It's just funny. As a content creator, the thing is that it's always good to not, you know, judge be like, you don't need to be condemning and judging people about something you're hearing on social media, especially when you don't even know the true story about the whole show.
Let's see
You're
now.
supposed to be
Yeah, that's true. You said?
You define a waiting.
No, no, you get time. You wait me in my class.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. They say I look stunning. Let me blush for a minute. This my hair actually has I've worn this hair for like 4 years now. This week.
It looks amazing.
Thank you. Okay, this is the guy. This guy is actually my classmate. So he's someone that I knows very well. I know him very well, very very well. So are you guys able to see him right now?
Yeah.
Comment section, please just confirm so that we'll make sure we're all moving the same. Can someone just type that you guys are able to see his face so that I can go to the next picture? Are they typing or what?
Yeah.
Okay,
They can
perfect.
say.
This is
Yeah,
him
that is it.
before. This is him before. And then this is him now. All messed up after the acid. And it's not only his face, it's like, it was a bucket of whatever was poured on him. So you see how wicked. I don't know if it's the devil that used that girl because,
Try.
yeah. Lizzie Gold, welcome. Bebe Ayo, welcome. Yeah, it's really, really sad. So it's the wife that actually did this. So let me just play the voice note so that we can follow up, okay?
Yeah.
She tried killing him with food poisoning, so it was not going because since he came back from Bahrain, he has been taking anti-food poisoning whenever he eats. So the day that he ate the fish that she brought, he kept vomiting, and her colleagues in school said she kept leaving school and come to the house that the husband is not fine, that she wants to come and see how he's doing, and he kept vomiting until that one passed. So yes, when was that? Is it Tuesday? It's Wednesday. Wednesday. It was on Wednesday that they were supposed to go to the bank, let her withdraw his money that she has been saving for him to. He wanted to change car. He wanted to go to the US. So it's 6 point something million that he was supposed to go and withdraw that he has been sending to her to save for this project so that he will continue with the procedure. It's showed that she saw that this is the only option because the money was not even in the bank. The bank is saying that she has to be alone there. The bank and she has been giving Abora fake reports. So they said even the last money that she moved from there was 800,000. So even the money that the husband knew that was there, it was not up to the money. So as he reached that level now, that's why she decided to just do this act and she ran away because she tried with the food poisoning and it's not good. And if it was food poisoning, none of us could even believe that she's the one that did it because she has always been portraying a good personality. So, well, we are all of us are just in shock concerning it. And the problem with treating the hand is they don't know the chemicals that she mix and put inside. So they're like they don't know they can give something that would rather provoke it the more. But by God's grace, he's going to be fine and they're somehow working with it. We just realized that she also mixed a substance in his oil, so they're taking it to the hospital. Because he also said that she put something in his water. The day when he wanted to bathe, the water was hot like pepper. But she told him that maybe it's because I put pepper in the bucket and all like that. Then she went and put water inside. Since she was a good wife, could not even believe that something like she did it intentionally. And luckily, when she poured the thing on him, he had to use towel to clean his face and his eyes, and immediately the towel got burned and teared. Even the bedsheet on the bed, in fact, this well.
Jesus.
Where? So sad.
Wow.
The things are really happening back home. Like not just back home, things are really happening. And that is his wife. They have kids together.
They have kids together. Like they have two boys. That's what I heard. Like they have two kids. I've gotten his number, so I'll call him after this.
So the question I say why they get you to do all that thing.
Yeah, the thing is, look, this story that we have now on board, right? So what will you think that is you because they say the girl is a very nice girl always. You think is the work of
Um,
the devil?
then we don't need to blame the devil for this matter. The girl is not nice in every level because a nice person will not behave. I think she was just waiting for the right opportunity. She was planning, she was working for something. And she's not a nice person though. She's not
And
a
they said
nice person.
she left a note. She left a note that or that they will never see her because they've not seen her. They're still looking for her. They've not seen her. So she let them know that they will never see her, and all she wants is that you do her a favor by taking care of the kids.
She's not a nice
The
person.
question now, why the girl they plan all the evil back to back? Why the boy do it for you? The reason I say don't chop the money where the boy be the sender.
Yes.
But for any reason, even if you don't chop the money, you run around no, or you want to keep banana for
Yeah, you want kid. Yeah, that's the thing.
it. You
Like
not boy
innocent.
will get too kid. Because like for the look of things, it shows say so that boy, that girl, all the action they don't only palabra that money. That boy must not do something horrible for that girl. Because girl will get too picky with man. And then he want kill you. You the strong for killing all means. Like now work of the devil. That not the work of the devil. That's why you don't really be planned.
The boy no senator. The boy na some person where I go school with you understand? Now a very like it don't always be a nice person. It's just the same like even my friend where he be friend with the girl too, and he be friend with the boy, or they all will go school together, but they be a little they get they will be ahead of we. But the boy and my classmate, we all would the same class. It'll always be a very nice, now kind of grand friend in that class where it be nice. To be honest with you, and not being I say they don't meet on that kind of school love kind of a thing. Even if person wait till day where the boy feel you don't do the girl way, it
Yes,
warrants the
exactly.
time.
And that's the thing.
You see
I'm
how
telling
God
you.
saved the boy in life where he be up, God make a show way if he come back to consciousness and he be able to tell his story. So okay, now I ask the question. We not say forgiveness, no. Now say me Bible say me forgive 70 times 7. For the one that if they get now resurface come back to say it be very sorry for what we do. What do they expect me they get me the boy do? If you did for the boy shoe.
I
Portray
said,
acid. Portray acid.
first of all, not be matter for forgive or not forgive because if someone miss for kill you, he not succeed. If you say he come, he can be alive now for waiting. He can't finish the work where
Kaka finish work. Exactly. Kaka finish
he
work.
can't finish the work. So
Yeah.
that me I get my own policy. If man miss to kill me,
Me no
where he
come
want
back
kill
again.
me, he miss me no say I'm kill him. That be very sure.
Thank you.
So you better join the game. Me oh now go here.
Join
No,
the
and na you dey go. I need go no
now you
side.
go with
Going.
me.
So you retaliate. So
Obviously.
they say Bible say vengeance is for the Lord.
I don't have to. Had
And see, some of them miss for kill you. None of any other man.
Okay, Maps to the word say forgive, but not take ye back. Give ye big distance.
And see, we go forgive you, but you know if you come back. But if you come back for my life, me no so kill you too. Because they're coming back.
Me say no, we never forgive you then.
If the worker finish, you walk.
Yeah.
If the worker finish, you walk.
Welcome, Rita. Oh,
So
welcome.
that kind of woman, you're not going to bring you again for your life. When I'm picking, when I was again at 10 picking my man, may any man there for distance. Because now two things be involved. If they finally bring you from my space, then me I'm gonna kill you. Because if he come back, you know, if you ever forget he walk, he won't want finish he walk. And the truth about it.
Right.
The one none of Palava said that he talks in a devil, he walk down a premeditated and they don't plan this act na
you
sex.
don't plan exactly. You don't
Yeah,
plan
because
out.
you don't always you chop the money, they send the man a fake information. Like if you feel
Exactly.
you know, say for Cameroon, when you give money, they feel for book as they used to do for pay for pay get account for Cameroon. So they get the register the wrong thing. So just imagine.
And
So
the thing in that way, people they need understand. You see relationship here. Some get video with you, when I born two picking, does not mean say love. That two picking will come in the journey where they for your life for some where anyone for a purpose for your life. You understand? Two picking come by mistake does not mean say love. You understand?
yeah.
So
Exactly.
every day for some my life for some advantage. Oh, the man they take care for you for that period. before it get to your feet. That period where they take care for you, belly come by mistake.
And you talk that true because the girl, they say the girl na orphan, and if it is orphan, and the boy not try for upgrade his life actually.
You see, the girl is never a good person.
Yeah, it was never a good now
Yes,
opportunity.
you know the fake
Person.
to become means of life.
Because Emma, I feel, to be honest, I feel share answer.
I think
Okay, ma show an example. Ma just share my own story a little bit. Where it happened for me I think it was like 2018 or 2019. Yeah. 2019. No, not 2018, actually. I ever keep seeing it, keep myself money, right? Okay. So time where I be need for learn production for map after the theory. They choose me because for our school now we 6 be there for class where you perform extremely well and you give the best reason why you think say they take you for go for the level for do production, right? They need to choose now all man. After out of every 6 students for the class, they take more than that. They choose one man we go for production side, go learn the production where I make produce an answer actually the formulation for maps for skincare products. Okay, my master already pay my huge fees. And I be the shy, the feel sad. I don't be know how to ask you again, say, you help me do the production side again because the production side alone will be a lot of money. You get me? Okay, so it will be a lot of money. I check again, say, the boy don't over for me. You know, like when you just feel guilty, some person don't over really, and then I be go, oh, now me I don't keep money. So I be no say I could get a job. I could get some job after as I go school, but I'm not saying I don't really estimate how tedious it could be. I know if it be able for work actually. You understand? So now the money be there with me. I use $41,000 because we get 9,000. The production will get to cost me 50,000 for the class. Outside the class, we already pay a lot of money. So, but I be see the worth of it. You get me? I be see the worth of it, and then no audio story. So I mean that's one thing that happened. Okay,
Yeah.
I be need for telly. But I will try for him to say it is so with me to I need to feel okay. I just say you don't stress my picking in that sense because I know I go skincare where I need to work. I beg just see. Now see TV. Mas 1 minute, Auntie Philly.
Yeah. Thank you, L Beauty. Thank you. Joyce, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Elizabeth, thank you guys for joining. As you guys are joining, please make sure to give us a like and share the video. We will really appreciate that. Rita, I see you. Thank you for joining. Golden Voice, I see you. Tafo, I see you as well. I was
So
like, yeah, I'm
okay,
gonna
I
like
did
the
round
video.
up. I did just text now, Auntie.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, good. Senator, you forward Auntie Philly that link. What can I say?
So I just really want to enter show now.
No, just forward that for you. So I'll take a hold on it.
No, maybe I say be busy. If you join there, we finish. You go there, we finish our show, right? I say maybe be available now.
Okay. So
Mashallah.
so the two way happen actually it be happen for me. So that way I listen, I'm like, okay. Actually, I be get if 41,000 and I use the money actually, right? Because I be no say when I start normally my former job they don't always pay me a lot of money. So I be no say okay when I'll start I fit to go school and then I'll be able for the work. The way the situation for the production be I come off for us for 7 for morning, they come back now for 1 where they can't pick me now for one, come back with her for us. So just imagine I say, I can't use that money, but I will use the money with all the confidence, say, I could start work and I could give, because you know, they didn't ask me anytime soon. You understand? It actually be for some time. So, but as I not be able, I started drive for us. I started drive for us because I not be know how I could present it. I don't use the money. Because that I need to say the production could be so his spirit not be catch again because each of them will spend a lot. But the way it counted and be it not be too welcoming. So I don't really like insist no at all easier. But I've been noticing that a good thing, you understand? But I use that money. So situation can the way will be need money urgent because of so situation be happen for you. So I'm telling you, instead of the go, say one go, we get like I'm at that time. Instead of the go, it not say babe, I beg give me the budget because you know the way to be on ground. The situation this way don't happen. Me and you get to sort myself out of this situation. Hey Jesus. Emma, to be honest no, I not be know how I could do. I just last open up. I tell you say I don't use the money. You know, like I will use at least some part, but I not be give me money again because I know all the work after. Normally, I when I go my school for America, I do work, but my skincare could not permit me for do none of that because the hours they be when you no fit. You understand? And I go to school Tuesday to Saturday. Tuesday to Saturday. Saturday na day the way all money come in, all kinds of skin. When I work on them for free. You understand no? So I just should also I be dry. If it's at the school, but at the team they make me I did die. I don't know how I could go. And I did try for say I borrow money for any man I think I will borrow and no money borrow my money for the America. So that way the thing can be now say they will need that money actually open up. You know what you to do? I will not say go kill me. I will not say go vex me no. I not be honest. But you know he just she don't have for that former house, right? If you get some very open land where grass, you know the grass is green for the place. See she don't even cry with I say you don't like no ask so shout when the boy the shout. I did find I will see me better enter his house. But he shout like and then he decides okay, we take so one of the motor we just go sell that motor like right away. But you know where you get good car for you, if you always sell it like la la la. We go now, we go sell that motor, but no see reach for wait because I don't ever forget. So I don't imagine.
I said that motor first, so I lost that motor.
You lost.
Am I not say your favorite motor where you don't keep that motor like last man stand? Motor has more to buy. I buy that motor for 8,000. You know, I drive that motor for 1 year. I go back for sell that motor there. One buy at 22,000.
I'm telling you,
I want that. I want jam motor. I cry, mama.
Before that's so if he drive motor, he come back so no. That's how you hold after this one I get seat belt, baby the drive will anger, but not talk nothing. And then she don't go release her by side. I say cry when shout. Everyone when no senator, we imagine that. But I know voice no. I fear say never they'll call police. They say maybe I don't do something with you. Because the final we see better enter, but we know until the final we say enter house no. We just that way so this one so don't forget key for that this thing. Because when you buy so that kind of check so they need to give you at that same time. They give you they could call you when the check be ready in like few days. Cashier's check where the money could reflect all the you just go take up. Hey! But I will see if I show you my 2019, no, that's why I be the drive. But I will tell you, because when I be there, I see the Goma school, the pass the Goma production. But I just tell you, he after he don't cry, so come back to himself. He talks, he know me very well, say, I not been a girl, I don't take that money, chop or buy a human hair or do na some kind thing. I tell you, say, I will tell you about that this year. I know you don't suffer for me, yes. You don't come for shock with me for a minute. Donkey, I don't even get at me. So all of that, thank God, say he become for me the true love, So in that kind of aspect,
Now, the thing
imagine
is that way people get for understand. You understand, not Emma? Like I don't be a situation way. Like even my parliament attempted by the man, they cannot get donkey. Like you don't even back. I mean, understand. You don't go find a girl and get donkey. Go tell a donkey for you quiet. But Nigerian people don't need to know where they was some person naturally. Because you don't know if start relationship naturally, no money, you don't put them for front, you don't put una start a long, una build una relationship. So now what I see in the story where I see the talk so concerning the way that story for the man and the woman. Where they say from the story where Tracy the talk, say the girl used to be a nice girl, the one. But I tell you, woman then has some create your way, tie the place of the feeling for survivor. They go lean for that period until when they get their stand. Even when SCBD goes school, first of all, people they thought, oh, this school you pay and for get away, you never married to tomorrow. Me, I don't ever thought myself, no, but I say my help some person, no. Me, it go reach to that level. Maybe say naive, me no maybe a fake. And ever do position when I may face some person. I do
Exactly.
all things I say, maybe that you feel me, and then man, the worst I say that you feel me. You see that this same girl always throw acid to that my face. For no circumstances, man will come up barren, he don't come. You and you get two picking. You
Thank
don't send
you.
you don't send you over 6 million. You don't chop all the money finisher. Madam, you want to destroy the boy again by killing the boy. Do want to be work of the devil. That girl have been from the start. If you there for that boy life now for John Lynn for survivor. Inside the lane, mistake that happen to get that two picking. That two picking not come out of love. For get where if he do that thing with that kind of boy.
Exactly. Not true.
It will be bitter. In life, not be the kind man that way he be there for one set of tea. But if you don't enter shop for two picking, so now the bitterness is still keep it. And used to be so sometimes it used to be so. He don't go get some man. The man where he get and the man say, you know, if he take key for stay with a palava. Because there was some man for two picking. You know, man picking only get some conception, say, baby, where you get picking with some woman. You understand? Okay, now at the day to Emma, you get two picking with me. You go meet us for another man. Some men the day too, they used to get that complex. So just the fact that I get two people, you always get some attachment. That talk
Someone.
about family power and facing me tough. Plenty men they do they don't control man where he get picky with some man say make the key the man for the married. Woman they do one. The key the man may not be part for their life for disturbing of anything. We don't live in a happy relationship. Plenty men they control woman key man. If you see that situation, some man today
I don't know why I fear because the fact they don't try for even the primitive for the one key the man slowly. And we don't be naturally they don't meet on an online no the one naturally they are doing so don't take a long time. As I call her for yesterday, the talk. You understand? I said the boy na good boy. I know the boy. Now person where they be buying chin from me for class. I know the boy. Even now that quiet, nice person.
I just think say maybe they get maybe as the guy be live outside, so they get with the into another relationship back home.
Yeah.
Yes, he don't invest in that other relationship, and then he thinks that other relationship could be more better for you, obviously, because what did he do money? Maybe he sponsor the other party man, they decided to follow the other party man. I think that's what she did.
Yeah, that's what she did.
Yeah.
So that one she don't alone now. That
enjoy
person
it.
kid na you. She was tango na you too small time. Because they so they watch all the people they eat dango way people they talk about them so about
From the whole situation, that life,
that better for talk.
that get life with that boy. So the man then when I took fire for the thing, I give plan A, plan B. And you ask us all that money so you don't chop an 9.5 per the man or you sponsor that per the man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plenty people in the way they married, they build a relationship with a condition, some condition, one or two conditions will not be love.
That's true.
So
Some person
okay,
help you for life.
wait till I think. Wait till I think. You for this kind of situation right now, you understand? When I think say if that boy by God's grace he could survive and he could be healed. When I let me see. Hello. How are you? Sorry? Oui, ça va bien. C'est comment?
So,
No.
ever
Can I
make
call you back in an hour?
Some man begin for that girl life where not the get man, not the girl choice.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
All to do that guy.
Yeah, I want to ask some question.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it of you pay your money, see that or?
No, I don't pay, you know. Maybe, pay I mean, last not be able, no, but not just a borrow because that I be borrow away.
About the money. Time
That be known and that I don't feel to get one.
I know be because I be the finance because all through I'm still trying the money na chopper. Now after we it's time what you do the money like I know be continue to vex again. But even though I be vex because that period it be worry. I be tight to left way and I'm like but I will do her. If
Some person don't write and say, "LC, you are blessed. I wish most of our boys in this Europe were like Senator."
Like, thank you, man.
See, Emma, something people don't know about relationship now say we say that genuinity inside your heart where God is here with your woman and then see the woman her own, it bless you for be together. No feel say now what I say I talk a lot, I say 70% for marriages or for say God give you a good woman or God give you a good man. God is seen at the heart for woman.
Exactly.
No way to pretend and we come to that part. If you don't that kind of man because you play out a sense of woman, and then you feel say you want to go long with you because you manipulate you. God not ever give you that kind of woman. Where the genuine you say the manipulate you. God is seeing that the two heart the way how wanna feel before it bind on together. Where people need to understand that one. Men the day where they go, men the day where they see that woman get money, they arrange even police catch them when an agenda take money from their woman. People they do can't to them.
I tell you, they do have for the aside plenty.
The inside woman they are poster, take money, enter inside the woman they are cut. I never ever do that kind of thing. I never do it. Even as much me and that kind of person as much more way I feel say woman if you get money, no. Me, I must always do my part inside as a man. Something in the way some men they know woman, so woman they don't know, especially inside America when they start making money. Man picking not be interested, every man picking for your life not be interested to your money.
So okay, now you think say because most people I don't ever hear a lot of people they always say like when you go pick girl when you get money, you help it tomorrow, they always want to challenge you. What to be a think about that one, Senator?
So what's it?
For example, you start that girl where it be a less privileged person.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way don't be viable for itself. It is start challenging because I think that already get do because the boy and the boy make it.
Now that lean skin girl that kind of girl where they didn't have life support. Now what I see people I know just take some last girl carry make it something.
Right.
I see how I need to talk. I must see how you they push through and what to be your thought,
Exactly.
what to be your focus before I put money on you or I put you inside of my life.
Exactly.
But I'm just take complete nothing girl where you don't get no focus, you don't get no nothing. I saw person talk for you say some woman they get good heart, but they don't get lucky for man. None of good heart be the matter. If you get good, you are not pushful. No man picking
Yeah.
no one, she don't look woman. No man good hand.
Yeah.
Find girl the way they get good hand, but they don't like for walk. They like now only for wash their skin, do that powder for that face should not look place. Then begin to chop. Then man begin do all thing for them. What will you do that kind of get them? All
Okay,
for school money, that kind of get that waste of resources.
yeah. Rita O says some people are unbelievable, evil. I was humiliated, rejected, and abandoned by a man that I met broke, dirty, and smelly as hell. Someone I suffered with for 5 years because of Piquet. You see, woman they go through the same thing too.
Now the thing to I tell you, say, see,
Mm-hmm.
you want to suffer for that man. What if that man be the do for life? That man, because if you take some person from nothing, you suffer with he. Say me something. Okay, you took of understand say that man to be lean skin for life support, or if genuinely to love you. Somebody lean to for like somebody in a charity case pretend to you make it. The same thing you go to vice versa to some woman then. So you got to focus to know whether the man love you and easy to know when some man love you. From the time when some man start make money, Emma, when man begin, it be two for woman. When man begin start make money, when you say don't suffer for you also say you start make money. Don't pretend like you are broke. And then inside your own small money, when you say don't make a bring a project to yourself for your support. See whether you could even try to move 5 francs. If you don't move 5 francs, no be a man to discharge a man as fast as possible. Because the thing where you did not say your woman love you or your man love you, the things are very easy. Come with a project, see what I could support them.
Okay.
Bring money project, put that down. Put you for situation where me even go borrow. If you don't do all of that thing, they will forget. Discharge that kind of man. Discharge it as far as possible.
You see, no, yeah, you always can agree with me. I be tell you say, as it is so, when it comes to money palava, it dey help a lot of people the inside relationship. You see,
No,
yeah.
money
So
in relationship smooth, but money is not the price in relationship.
but the
But money
lesson
in
for
the
the
relationship.
the lesson I say wait, no matter I think say no matter what way if you don't do, the good thing I say just always try for tell the man. Because I believe say the way that boy dey, if the girl for telling, you know what the go now for the ex and say me kidding, but you don't go just make the situation go very worse. You
Yeah,
understand?
true.
Because
Yeah.
me, I will visit talk so test net or so he don't even slap me or he beat me or he make a collapse, die or something. But I thank God say, okay, God be say that's not the kind of person way he be. And I was really scared. Now why that be the dry? You know, like when you get something to worry you. You need to know how to
So
explain the vision at school. But I was thinking too much because I don't really see how I could do to get the money. I want to try all possible corners. No way. So this evil act, no. But I don't know to say men that they go through a lot
but
of
you can say
domestic
no.
violence. They need to talk. They need to
Exactly.
sting at the woman.
Okay, so now wait we
See,
fit do actually
any
to
man
prevent
will
all
go through
kind of
violence, now he find out.
Any
Yes,
man be going to
because
her.
I don't get by the men with the love game because
Anyone picky way he
yeah,
do her.
he
hello.
say any man pikin wey dey go through domestic violence, now he find out.
Some of them are then find out. You know what also Emma? So man picking a day for life winner. They fall in love with girl wrongly. Okay? Because of the girl is so beautiful. You understand? So when you don't love that girl say is so beautiful. Where that girl, that girl will be getting it like it for work. That girl I can't get it, the like for wash now that skin do that pain. Say look place, you go work, can't give them money they chop. She don't look get it. When girl don't be adapted to that kind of situation, and then suddenly you want her to start work where you don't train it. But the time when that girl there for your life, they want to talk to you. Like I don't get friendly when they like that girl. They get no know cook. They say they don't want me to get even know how to cook. They like the girl as it is so. But now you can't be in situation, you can't be for some position now where they really need help from that girl. Now you want start to change the girl lifestyle for which you don't be used to with them. Automatically relationship they start crash. And when girl already see say this way, you don't be used to you for this level, relationship the one crash and it like you. If you go extra mile, for say it destroy you. Get the day so. Say better say, oh we I don't see the man just go so. Better say man die. Get the day that this better say man die.
The worst one I say they get with it as it's no say fine.
Oh God, if you imagine.
How long they don't be? That man be not live for that long as soon as they start for school. Again, when I don't talk to that girl, that girl now it come off for poor background.
Yeah. GB
Now
no.
the
GB
I
they
tell
so
you, if you don't get for that boy in life now for life support, and then now when now it don't start become fise, it don't start getting a lot of attraction from different men the way they better pass a man. Now for them you see that misbehavior, you want to see that girl make sure don't go taste black horse way, the black horse on sweet, and then now the man be capable pass that a man.
But
Or
honestly speaking, the girl for bring that guy picture out, me vloggers and share 'em. So I don't go easily catch the girl.
the picture they out there.
Yeah, the girl for bring a picture out.
Yeah. This story really be so sad. But I'll be happy say God
and
make
the lesson,
by for talking
which
to
way me as lawyer for woman, as lawyer for relationship, the all are all with a
them.
relationship, which way
Therapy.
which way is there behind the thing, no be no nothing. The two they behind the thing and say some man day for the girl in life where now way that girl don't fall in love with.
If I
Because
go in by luck in peace,
if girl, I tell you something.
leave me Chester alone.
If girl if you don't build some man for all this while they can't get two picking, it is shows that so that two picking they cannot by mistake and that get bitter.
I mean,
That get
yeah, it's
that
a
get the
bitter
system and
soul.
that's it. So you know you get a lot of attraction for different men the way they be better. I want to so that the man way either for a life that don't give condition. For me for be with you, where you and baby papa, baby mama, you that I'm born, I will be or get a lifetime connection. Me, I don't want to be for that kind of part of relationship. Rather, you see that girl want to tell me that man, so that you know get you want to enjoy the relationship with no stress.
Welcome, Elizabeth Musi. Welcome.
So
And when
this
men they
we don't
know
have
something they
now.
men they don't know. Woman will kill man and know nothing. Woman will kill some man only because of black color. You go taste soya for this guy, it's sweet. You go back with taste again with onion. As you don't sweet for day, condition where they give you. Not a condition where it is, you know, woman don't be in love. No. Anything man begin to tell you, all people to say that charm, not be charm. Woman don't be in love if you do anything when the man tell you.
Try.
But now after night, we can't regret. Woman that sense of a shot. Because no reason not doing amount on be all these years when I get too picking. Of a sudden you want kill it. Whenever do you know nothing? You don't come up by renka, if your money you don't chop at all. You have to kill it other get on top.
I know.
Now some man begin there behind it where they manipulate that girl. Don't be not nothing. I want to look and find that man picking. Now where that get that money, they don't the chop and they do.
Okay, fine. Now this thing is happening like this. Obviously, I understand. Say the guy, he kind of thought that since he loved his wife, the girl is his wife, and he thought the money was going to be saved with her back home. You understand? That's
Yeah.
why he confidently gave her the money. Growing up, I saw my parents like no man, no my dear person to me get them for your account. And now we see the couples that they try for trust their partners with money and stuff. Back then, mommy, you get money, go pay a corner rapper. If you want any Oma no say get something for you. You want any Oma even know, you understand? And then that I think back then it was better because you hardly hear say some kind of thing on come out. But now, for example, you be the give money for your woman, senator me keep am. He use and tell you. Now when the benefits now from the thing, you could actually invest them. When they actually reap and now. Now the other guy too, for he head if you know say maybe if he trust you man more, Iggy own woman now, I can't turn and say you bring her to death. How people they now feel know when to give money for their partner, or when not to give money for their partner, or now which kind of partner we're supposed to trust them with our money? How if you know the good ones? Like how can you
Yeah.
identify? Yeah. Now which one now? How would you?
Identify your partner. It just did the same too, like whether they talk say fake and real friend in your life. Okay. If
Yeah.
some person, it be very easy. If some person not fit support your focus, your dreams, no be their man, no be your woman, Emma.
Okay.
Yes, no be a man, no be a woman. If they don't fit support your dream, you
The
know
thing
your
I
man,
say,
you are your man, not for the owner. You know your man, not for the owner. They work, una stay together, una dey build una life. Okay, simple way than day. You fit just realize say you get some money for your hand. Okay, Joe contest okay. All this why so my dream don't be as I want say me na human hair. You will need money for that human hair because now your dream that we know so you go take you to next level. You start do that work. You no fancy a man get that money. If you not give that money, you do that business with like you know give that money and the excuses where you don't make sense. You get what start no saying that mind and that way they need to see future with you. They just there now for the period of time for just to lead because with you in life go dey stable where you no go suffer. Than say it dey one for the moment. You understand? Now what I see, any ever life will take me some girl from no nothing make her something. Because anytime we take some person from no nothing and make her something, you know could ever get no man in life you want challenger than you. You will always be a person you want challenger with life. Now I tell you, Emma, now so life don't I don't see all kind of experience of people that know.
Wow.
okay.
People they just make a
But
life a little bit difficult, even for people they want actually help.
Okay, so now, so Senator, for example, the girl Bibina Gary ide back home, she was a nobody, for example. Then
yes,
now you must have been trusty with money, see me keeping money. But now wait to be your advice for people who work abroad. How if you advise them for save their money for such a way you know go land them inside the kind of big guy situation?
the two person I say no. When they go country that kind of barren, they take it the way they need for you resident. Okay? You stay for that kind of country then. Where you only go home now, only when you don't God can bless you with a heavy amount of money or you don't save so a lot.
Hmm.
Now, how have you advised people then? You know, if you ever first of all she done, woman will not even feel married and a married her. Saying a girlfriend and boyfriend, you send huge amount of money made to keep her. You don't want to impress enough with it. You get mommy, you get papa. Always
Auntie Feli come in.
Okay. Okay.
The doctor is here.
Doctor. Doctor.
Hello, Doctor Elonge.
Hello.
Welcome, Auntie Felicia.
Thank
I,
you.
You're
Thank you. I'm glad for being here.
you don't find boy overnight. Oh. Money fine though. But
Come
if
online
restless, let's say the nice
for
winter, but
Auntie
then
Feli. We have Auntie Feli.
actually we are not in winter.
No, I come with my own winter.
And it's still get
I
That's
get
the
my
way
own.
you fresh. Hey,
I don't use
fresh
maps.
oh.
I don't use
okay.
maps.
actually you share the video.
All
You
right,
share the link.
let me do that. Uh, yeah, let me share the link. I just signed up, so all right, Sarah.
Yeah, I've shared that for office time because my class I want put you for hot seat.
Jesus, why you put that? Why you corner only my name?
No, I even say Auntie Felice today with question.
Try Senator. Try.
I know, right? Hey, man, don't tell Prudence Auntie Feli's life.
Auntie Felice give no man fun time. Any no man they need give no man fun time today. Until we don't have fun mode, you know, don't have mode. You don't have a doctor mode. So then
Doctor
when I
mode.
forget about
I
comedy.
know.
I beg when I pump anti-Felice on love, when I pump anti-Felice love, when I pump anti-Felice love. I want to see love, I want to see love, I pump love.
Auntie Feli, thank you for making and how busy will you be? I don't be even know say you come now. Why I not even put that because I know say you will be so busy. But thank you so
I
much.
say, una know what I talk. I want to pump anti-Felice love. Una know ye. That's it. I beg una all man pump. I beg. Una any kind man they will show way. Una just know una 1 year sweet talk. Way una pump me love for that.
Oh God, Senator. You be the MVP.
Yeah. Oh.
Una no pump love. Story no go there. Ojo dey we so.
Wo dey we so. Una pump love for Auntie Feli. He is still
Your president of
dark
Nature's
and
Women
handsome.
Association could
He
be
go
live.
Joyce, you are tall, dark, and handsome. Yay.
So I still make I understand this link of fake versus real friends. That's why they share them, right?
Yeah. You need to share that one was need to tell them for you. You share that one with me.
Yeah, they share that. You share that for me. Okay, perfect.
When I was the president of Nature's Women Association, you know, say go una Rita pom love Oluwa day. I never see una love. Una pom me love for the Joyce Ndikum, Ntamfu Claudine. Ngwenyi Tracy, thank you. When I want to start call, when I need one after another, peak Christmas.
Okay.
Take Wuru. I think Felice, they want mix you today. But not saying you just tell them say we don't mix
Oh God. I ready, very ready.
They say Auntie Feli fine pasta way put makeup.
I think Feli at 2023, you come on fire, and that string go away the true.
Oh, okay, Justina, that one a new character.
Mama, me, I never take time for watch your but they always
Yeah.
doing of the job and the painting.
Yeah, I think I don't share now. Yes, I should.
Anyways, before one go to the introduction for Auntie Feli will be just to talk a little bit. Maybe if you just chip your own and then you tell what you actually tell our audience who you be and your platforms and where if you actually get to know more about you, if you follow along with you. You know, but we'll start with introduction first before one go and then we'll come in.
Yeah.
Yes. I know so you be Dr. Elonge, but now you feel best.
Elonge.
Yes. Now if you best introduce yourself. So
okay. In fact, you talk about being the best, but I don't ever understand even matter how to introduce myself because I actually fit into plenty have them. So, but where I just go with the first way all man know, na say I be quite long I be comedian by the name Auntie Felicia. And for apart from that comedy part, I be also academic. So I be doctor in governance and regional integration. Um, and I teach now with the University of Rwanda. Um, and so basically, now the two key things in that background, I don't work with Elections Cameroon. I work with Elections Cameroon for 10 years as head of communication for Meme. And then I leave that one. I can work as head of communication for the Southwest Regional Assembly. We're in the board, we be in charge of decentralization. Apart of that, I run an NGO called Better Breed. We as the head of research arm of that NGO, and the focus now on female empowerment and youth empowerment. All that in the day when I know with the anti thing, I brand ambassador
All
for
that
plenty different brands, and from MTN to from MTN to black and white whiskey to many other, even maps,
Map.
So yeah, for here I think say I did home. For here I think say I did
Yeah,
home, but
you
basically,
you really be so super talented,
I
and
swear to God,
you be
SC.
so out, like I don't know. I mean, talk to some person today. He just say, "Hey, you just na because don't go school and then they walk away. Where carry woman thing so?" I said, "Really?" I said, "That's a doctor." I said, "A doctor." He said, "What?" I said, "A doctor,
They
not be
don't, they don't know the
who the
Anti-Felina PhD
yes."
holder.
I said, I
Very
said
confused.
that's just I think really just a character. He the one to showcase the other aspect for a life where he be super talented for. You
yes.
know? Yeah, and I think that why I really like the talk because the person not really see only saying that so say who fit they be doctor, they can't do the kind of thing like for you the one kind of like before I tell you say no. You know those guys you didn't come hungry, they do you.
From Anti-Felino go na easy nursery
Yes.
school. Anti-Felino go na easy primary school. Go na easy secondary school. Na success student that na so bad. Wait, wait,
I think say I mean
even
yes,
now the
I
problem
think say
I
one of the
see,
key things
I see
really
the America to
about this.
Anti-Felino, I live in America, so any day I come Cameroon, I could go pay my school fee for Sasa, enter from 5. I'm again and name to say I be sober. Even if the first come, I go me back.
I, I know. I think the problem we see some now because we know generally our educational system don't respect the creative arts then. So comedy, filmmaking, and all that. And so they look at like two meant for school dropouts and unintelligent people. And
Yes.
that's a very sad perception to have because wait till you talk now, say people they get innate talents them, but rank all that day for society as to which one then they get to express them and which one they don't get to express them. That in itself, for any person who thinks so now, some very illiterate thing for the person to think. You must actually be person where be deep for think say people they have inborn talents them, especially when they don't develop them into an art form, not a form of disgrace or a form of embarrassment. It is show and our educational system don't really do a lot of this favor because we grow up we normally get like clubs activities and where they emphasize on how we develop talents and skills. And for imagine say for the world economy now, it is skill based and talent based. The comedians and we get of America, whether not Trevor Noah, whether not Dave Chappelle, that's where they make the most money. The skit makers them for Nigeria, where you talk six Aloma, all that people them, that they get the greatest following and they make a lot of money. It's like the way they actually gift out motto for their colleagues them and friends them. So actually I think say we get a lot for do in terms of unlearning the things that we will know about art and also relearning on
Right.
way art fit do for even our economy. For example, I teach at the end good money at the can be for even for the elecam and all that one that pay in salary, but none of them comes close to what I get from comedy at all. Not
Mhm.
Yeah.
close, not half of it. You know,
Right.
and so the question I say, and I live on my own terms. I do to I like them. Very few people they actually go say they live the life way and they do the thing way they may want them for do 'em. Now, if person criticism from a comedy and I say, oh, I don't like the fact say he the tie rapper or he dey do the cross dressing comedy. I don't feel help that kind of person because he not hating at the comedy, he hate the aesthetics of a man dressing like a woman. So
Yeah.
he don't even get the time for know whether the comedy good or good. So for that kind of person, name the person that in my audience, I no give sorry for cursing a fuck about that kind of
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest,
No, like true. And most of the time, so most of the time they so now get all that get. I don't be even get it. Tell me say why Anti-Felina get for the it make like woman. I who know like it make like woman.
in
So
my class, if
why you get for the
you be watch it, you be saying that for me.
eh?
Sorry?
You want to read that so you be saying that for me.
WhatsApp not the again for you, for the other phone, so I cannot read it.
I said, I guess, begin play with Antifeli, begin looking, let's say, now, woman. Make mistake, me, Antifeli go look at last boy, will know.
But see, Senator, make I tell you something about this thing. I really used to think girls and get to be now the last people them for actually criticize Auntie Shelly. Because
Yeah,
when you understand the criticism around the kind comedy way you do if girl, make I use example, Yaki Bella, na person where it behave like man,
yeah,
who na realize them, right? It get some boyish
mhm,
attitude.
yeah,
And it never ever been an issue. But if we just like woman be an issue, you know why? The society don't make you know say woman are a lesser gender. So for you as a man, for behave like woman, it means you behave less. Well, it means an insult to woman them. So woman
Yeah.
they actually believe in that perception that they add
yeah.
into that school of thought where it talks a woman then are less. you know.
You don't
I'm
really
sorry
break
that
it
one
down.
then.
You don't really break it down.
yes.
Auntie Fanny don't really break her down very well because the person with I said no, it's, I just say you actually screwed the thing. Different between Auntie Fanny when
Yes.
a character for a comic aspect of his life.
Yes. Yes.
And different the way when
Yeah.
you see person where it be a cross dresser like Bobrisky. You don't go see Auntie
Yes.
Fanny on
Yeah.
a serious note for street, he work out with that kind of clothes. That one now when he act.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know the same that you see
Yes.
Caro. You see Caro de Obele all the time. Caro never born till today. You see Caro de Obele. Now just an act.
yes.
A ratchet lady. It represent the aspect of putting it be very ratchet and it be pregnant and those things. So I be kind of make I also you know for this show you understand the year now from the anti mouth so that you know the kind of what yes.
Okay,
And
Auntie
it really be,
Philly.
it really be. Make I just add one thing before maybe Emma asks a question. Now, see, people they just get to understand saying like costume. Not just a costume way I wear 'em. Me personally, as for a longer, I really like fashion. I really like style, and I like male style and fashion.
Right.
I don't get any desire for dress as woman come on because I like my feet as a guy. I like myself as a guy. And the other thing I say, if person ever even criticize Auntie Fele and think say me are the one dress like woman. If I'm man dress like woman, I don't go dress like Auntie Fele because I don't think say anyone they say Auntie Fele is so attractive woman. Other he clothes them, they think the way it is attractive. No, the idea that we been up
mhm,
for I know they trying for glorify cross dressing. Now whether the character he clothes them no be like the Bobrisky them and the Shakiro them. Where they want
yeah,
to be now the female gender. Yeah,
yeah.
so I think people just want to costume. Not costume. Yeah, that's just
First of
it.
all,
Una
na
see Auntie
comedy where you
Fanny.
don't do.
Auntie Fanny stand gallant.
A small
Right.
straight boy straight. But
There.
dance all the time, like,
Yeah. Auntie Fanny, I mean, just imagine the way I did and feel the wuru now so.
Right. So
Leave him. Leave him.
Guy, the money big for Auntie Fanny.
okay,
You
so
are
Auntie
You
Felicia.
talk about you see the only person who has not money don't ever fit in a car and do that.
Auntie Felicia.
Useless woman them.
Or Emma
Okay, so
ask a
Auntie, yeah, so Auntie
question.
Felicia, since we don't start this your career, if you just tell me about the changes the way you don't come across and tell me how we handle the changes then.
Yeah, I think the first obvious one now the popularity. I mean the attention where I dey get them because before I feel go me about my activities them when I go here freely, I not be worried about I think when my show go buy my bread, buy my my grandma's sweet catch up without anything. Now so trust me, if I step out of my house, I say make I just go buy even a shoe polish. I know say photo now a photo shoot and go do how people the way they see me. So the first thing like that. The second thing now say I don't develop a thicker skin as a human being. For say I need really take criticism at heart. Like first of all, I mean that kind of person I need even read them. I need even look them. So I used to think say people the way they write like maybe they feel write some negative things they get at me. Like 18 walls then day before that kind of information why even reach me so you may write that. I didn't even see 'em. I don't get a thick skin. And even when I get to see him, I guess wait for just push them away because I know wait to be important, and wait to be distraction, and wait to not be distraction. The third one you don't teach me now about balance and boundaries because as I tell you, I did multitask a lot. So I did do the academia, I did do the administrative, I did do the comedy. And so I don't be able to structure my life in a way where I feel manage all the other facets. And way before now, I don't think I be a very, very organized person as I did now. So I don't learn quite quickly because for example, the entertainment part will also come with the business part. I get to handle brands them and I get to handle that responsibly. I also get to make sure say I meet timelines and deadlines them for my academic work. I get to meet them with my professional work. And then if my personal life, I get to get attention for this way, he enjoy all the fine skin. So so I don't get I don't think I don't get another that balance. Also, I think the last thing and for me that the most significant thing, now say I don't get to know who I be. I know the fear, whatever perception where any person get about me. I think me and Elsie and Senator they ever get the discussion all the time. I think they ever tell me, oh, actually, since the first day we know you still now. You never change from who we know you from the first discussion till now. Now say all this popularity never ever get into my head because I be able first to keep things in focus. My friends they never ever change. I still maintain my very friends and because they be able to tell me the truth as it be. My family na my rock because they know we also sugarcoat them and they will be there when I did for my down moments. And the people they want to meet up and we encourage you from the start. I talk about especially my family. Now people they way they don't become that family for me. In fact, so one person they will reach out for me and he reach out through LC and I don't even want to talk business again because it come through LC. I did like now my sister this the link me for another person in my own family and so that's why I even meet up the person. They can like we talk like family only because of the fact say I mean don't talk these people them. I don't build the kind of relationship where it go beyond business, and I don't think they good at heart. They get really good principles them and they just get humanity inside them and I values them when I share them. So they reassure me of my own values them and the person where I be. And so now I'm not distracted at all. Trust me, I remember when some of the criticism they couple to say, how do you do it? How do you do it? I say, I know who I am. Shakespeare says it. To thy own self be true. I be truth myself in every breath. Yeah, so I know be broken.
Good, Auntie Philly. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and then
And all
one more
that book
question.
I have wall, I have bookshelves, so you don't read that all.
Oh, and more. My bookshelf no be exhaustive. Like the one way it did for a year. You know, get all my books there because not just a small bookshelf. So you get maybe about 100, 200 books. But I get like two libraries them. The one and the one we put yeah. And they always get like the new collection of books them. Where they buy them all the time. In fact, any person we eat about 8 times, we ask say one book, which if you think for me, they'll tell you that they always ask say book, bring me this book. I'll give you one book we maybe I don't read a soft copy. I need a hard copy. I collect books then. So
Yeah.
yes, I don't read all. The one they read in my house. Yes.
You
Okay,
see?
so
Okay, am I right?
Auntie Penny, what to be your philosophy towards work? So we youths and we want to learn because from the look of things, struggle for their comedy word, right? You didn't think of an eye, you just blow some kind of very rapidly. So what to be your philosophy towards work?
Yeah. First of all, I actually want to explain for you. See, it be easy for see the success as it blow without seeing the hard work behind. So if you describe them as you just get in a blow, no, but there was so much work that went in the strategic work, even in terms of marketing. Now see that thing they get to be a subtle thing that we put in it, they readily see and because people don't want to see a struggle. They want to hear a success story. And so I really work hard. I don't know how for describe how hardworking I be, but I think it's just by imagining the multitasking what they do. If you imagine, say, I replace the way I need to sleep. I know I'll sleep how I die, but not now. So my attitude towards work now about no complaints and no excuses. If I get to do something, I get to do them. No time, no day for PD. Make excuses. I hate when they make excuses them around me when it concern work. Just do it. The other thing about work now, say, I need to criticize other people their own inability for work. or the way they do their work. So me, I believe say I be the change way I want see am. If some person they do am, I don't like the way they do am, then me I do am the way I like for see am. I remember sometimes I will be very critical of Cameroonian comedy, and so I decide for do the comedy for the way I think say it get to be done. Because my person no, not criticize you to the other person do am. Be about it. No complain this person for doing so and all that. Show how you think the thing for you be done. And people they when are innovative people. I take example, maybe LC and Senator, they don't look how the fashion and cosmetic industry may be. And they look like there is a gap here. There is something we can feel. There is something we can bring new. There is something we can teach about skincare and fashion and beauty. And instead of them for just create some blog, they criticize them. What they do now say they actually create a brand. We encapsulate all these in them. For me, my perception that about hard work. Now people the way not do as them, then now people the way they just talk. If you don't say make we promote our culture. No, no wear Chinese clothes. Promote the local designers. So with the local designers, and now my kind perception that. So you will see all my outfits, for example, for public that ever be done na only by a Cameroonian designer because you know people for just talk and but for walk the talk. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
you actually
Auntie Philly, like you don't just come, you don't just make some statement where you don't make me, I don't refresh on something we don't talk about all the past show, all our past show them. Like the 80-20 campaign where they go on, so how don't impact una.
Okay, this is the try this one. I start home before now.
Don't bring Dr.
Because
Friends.
I don't think I don't ever publicly give my opinion about this. So Senator, you know kind at all. Oh God. Oh God. So
I think
yeah, anyway.
I think the answer. We don't deal with all we don't bring kind of people. The answer without no stress. Why
yeah,
the stressful answer?
a whole
No,
Auntie
no, no,
Philly
no, no.
show.
I don't like the fact say I like the fact say I like the fact say this one I know who's bad. That means when I know the case when a man when I just want me now. Okay. Anyway, I think say
Not fair.
this is it. I actually think say every movement we aiming at valorizing local cultural things and a good movement. I think say the 80-20 thing in principle a very good idea for say we'll prioritize the consumption of our cultural products then. Now very important thing. The the problem I always get now with the tone and the language will be used and the scapegoating of even the artists and way they think they directed at. Um and also the showboating. By showboating I mean say the advocates them for this particular thing, sometimes you wonder whether or not they truly believe or they chase clout. So um I don't know, but I think as a historian, especially when I'm academic historian, I know about civil rights movements and other forms of activism. Me myself, I'm an activist in many ways. And one of the things I know about the leaders of activism movement, I say they themselves be very self-effacing. They need to try to take the glory for the things them way that they advocate for. Ways they try to put na say that agenda be at the forefront. In many ways, them I disagree with the tone, the way the message be put across when it comes to the 80-20 thing. And also because I think see, the advocacy for it to be seriously flawed in many ways because they don't pick on music. But they forget the culture and then not just music. You know, culture also involves fashion, it involves language, it involves many things that we they constitute culture. And so I don't know. I know I applaud from the efforts and way they did make but I also think say, in many ways it becomes counterproductive. I'll give you an example. Stanley Eno go for Nigeria, and he for Nigeria with a Nigerian comedy skit maker. The comedy skit maker get his followers them and everything. Now Stanley Eno don't show for we say it did so it master the art of a career. We know that we don't see the strides the way he don't make them. None of the people them way na cultural warriors even fit compare with weight we can not understand when it comes to entertainment business. For a man, say style no go now, go do am. And the time where they want get a bit of attention from that people, they congratulate the acting. The only thing where some of those people if you think about that criticism for take away the energy for the thing where he try to do. I think say it very sad for see because then it's tough for be about which be stand the potentials and for act and start being about how degrading it day for go for day and all this. They polarize the thing to the extent we it lost all taste from our mouth, you see. And for imagine say people don't get any expertise really in any of these things because I'll ask and say, show me your CV for anything we don't really do when it concerns that and the CV go really short. That's my first thing. Now. The other thing for the 80-20 thing I say, sometimes even when you go deep into the thing, for example, if you want to talk about music consumption, the patterns of music consumption don't really change. That way you may get things like quota system, so 80-20, 60-40, and all that. It been at a time where government will get total control of airwaves waves them. So the government, all media will be owned by the government. The government will determine which way it will be played on the radio and which it will be played. Now, so with globalization and streaming services and all that kind of thing, the consumption pattern be personalized. So people then get their boom play for their phone, they get their YouTube and they get that thing. They feel personalize their listenership, how the which they want listening to. And so you don't tell person wait you go listen to. So when you talk, say you want to institute an 80-20 campaign, how do you institute it in at a time when people have access to all forms of media where they feel access the music where they like. So on team day when I the teacher I talk about uses and gratifications. Say people they go for thing the way it will give them, will make them happy, so it will please
Right.
them. Well, it means that if more people they be dependent or people they listen more to Nigerian music, then it means that we get to look at our music, where did they make and where our music maybe do as well as Nigerian music. Then I only for tell people and say, no listen to Nigerian music. But also go back to say, is that a problem with the production? Is that a problem with the marketing? Look at the music itself and see the flaws of our own music. Whether we get a sound where we feel export globally and all that. Kosi they do rap, this one they do because this one they do because this one wait to the sound we feel export and all that. You know means we need to do good music, but we not probably be strategic about it. We not probably get a sound where we feel meet a global audience and other kind of thing. The debate no be about forcing people. You feel create cultural awareness. You feel teach more. I think the good thing I feel talk about the 80-20 thing that say maybe people they don't become more culturally aware about the fact that they need to consume local. But the fact that say if the local content no be of the same quality, no matter the campaign we do, and people they will go watch the foreign content, no matter.
Yes.
So we get to start looking and say how we improve quality where it meet the standards then for that market. People they think so would they compete with inside Cameroon. No, we compete in a global market.
Market. Yeah.
We don't compete only among ourselves. And so for that global market, you need
I
to
think
be
it makes
strategic.
sense.
You need to get
Yeah.
marketing skills and other things. Yeah, so that now I take that on the thing. I actually praise a lot the work with I don't get a problem with the work with CY especially don't do. I get a problem oftentimes with the language being used by I get a problem, serious problem with language. I also find say sometimes you don't criticize like maybe how they call it some of the artists them way they don't be at the forefront of promoting culture. For example, Mike Monster me do like a cover of one of these Nigerian artists their songs
Mm-hmm.
and the way he come out Mike Monster I think even Sparkle may come out Mike Monster like if you don't them and all that they don't me understand say for a global market people to go jump on trains. You the try to talk say people be so secluded. We artists no fit express the artistic thing if you feel say I fit jump on a global trend. Americans them who they jump on a global why I not fit jump on the thing? When I jump as a Cameroon and in many ways I dey represent myself as a Cameroonian.
Right.
They confused that say this so for example if I come out today I go perform for AYE show. Now me, they go perform for put
Yeah.
Cameroon on the map, even if now on a Nigerian platform. If a Nigerian music the trend and the whole world they do if I go for there for duet on that music, I dey do it as a Cameroon for give a Cameroonian flavor. You know if you take that away, you must really be shallow for things say you fit make people the way they just remain for inside some small bubble for a time with the whole world they expand and people they think out of the box and thinking of ways of going global. So for me, I think say now the intentions then be good, but the way it be carried out oftentimes it leaves like a kind of
Yeah,
sad taste on my mouth. And
me.
for me, I just like and the other thing, I can give you an example. Karan copies they go Nigeria for go they go for go to their networking and everything for find avenues and where they fit expand. They don't look their core, but they don't look their expansion and everything. Now then they wear the shoes. Now, when they come back, you see some person talk say, "Oh, if not because of ye, Nigerians they not go collaborate with Carol and Copies." What that person don't do now say it don't take away the hard work where Carol and Copies don't put down for create that network and make about ye like say now because of the effort, forgetting the effort where that people don't put and put in their money, their resources, travel, spend millions for go do that. But because you want center yourself for that discussion, you decide to talk say now because of you. No, it is not because of you.
Yeah, it
It
is
is
not.
not.
Like you know, find those person fit
Yes.
take person in moment. You know, find for the still person in moment where you don't put in he hard work
Yes.
and he finances and he time
That is my problem with 80/20 campaign. It is always about taking the moment. For example, we do a comedy show. A comedy show is clearly a very successful show. The one we done for Virtual Summit,
yeah,
it be the
right.
most successful comedy show we don't do for Anglophone Cameroon. But then we'll not be get any reason for Kampi talk say it be the most successful comedy show because we think say the next show we get to come after that need to be better than that.
Yeah,
And we don't need for kind of downgrade the effort for other people the way they did do shows them because we believe so the work as a team for build. And I'm a thing that you know if you do a show, you come back and people say, "Oh, you don't do the biggest show for the world and all that." Come on, what kind of childishness is that? I mean,
yeah,
what kind of sick mentality is that? You always want to be first. That first mentality in a person way, be secure. Person wey secure wan just do the right thing. You want just get people dem on board. You want motivate others dem for do thing dem challenge dem for do am. But you no do am by downgrading the work of others.
others.
You know,
Mhm.
I will fit point out many flaws and people and things dem, but I choose not to because I look at like if you be cultural police, then no just arrest people and lock them. Show people the other way they for fit do things and well. So that to me that's just it. I don't know. Me as I talk, I really think say I embody the idea of culture. For example, for our Virtuous Women show, as opposed to other shows, them we will not get any foreign content. We will not be get any foreign music or anything. Nothing. Zero. We will not be get 80/20 to get 100% run. For the way me I dey dress for commode, I dey wear 100% Cameroonian brands them. You know, if I tell the day where I dey go nightclub, I dey go play Nigerian music, I dey buy DJ, say if you play Cameroonian music there. Sometimes like that. But so in many ways, I try for even in my lectures. I remember say I dey teach on politicizing, something on feminism and media, women in media, and I dey use Daphne as my focal point for examining that. The fact say we no come for social media for camp give the hala that they no mean so that I'm be sure say people they see the clothes. If I wear some coats when I SM class on them, they go see and they'll say, "Oh, now who do?" And they'll say, "Now SM class is Canadian designer." I say, "Yes, who get this
Yeah,
kind of designer? They will be this good." And then they go book, they go ask for. You feel show for the things them positively. It must always be in the form of negative criticism. It must be that way.
very true.
Exactly.
Very true.
Well, actually, Auntie Felicia, Mr. Abobi baby day for your last time. He talk say this was the Siwana a very corny person. Say see why you talk about 80
Mm-hmm.
20 because you don't enter inside music world. So what time people they support your own music. And from the way you talk and for
Mm-hmm.
yes, 80 20 no be supposed to only focus now on the music aspect for Cameroon because we get other things the way they give for promote them
Mm-hmm.
as well. But from the way it go about
Yeah.
the campaign, it actually put more focus now for the music thing. So you for support the
Mm-hmm.
idea, it talk about the 80 20 plenty now because it don't enter music or how.
I, I know if you really psychoanalyze the reasons and why it talk more about music. And I don't know the motivation around the thing, but I think say if you want to talk about culture, we be more encompassing of way to constitute culture. Maybe not just music, na fashion, na beauty. Make I see you as especially in a cultural icon where the Cameroonian brands them promote them. And the other thing, if you promote something by saying by not just criticizing, but by showing people them who they do and right. For example, how about me? I talk more about maps as a Cameroonian brand where it help people with those skincare issues. Rather than talking about the one way it go do, it use some Nigerian soundtrack. How about talk about Kara and Kopis as people then way they use purely Cameroonian pidgin as opposed to pick a Cameroonian comedian where he use a Nigerian slang. Show people them who them be the examples and for things that we talk about rather than always speaking on the negative because it is swallow the space where they do the real thing they don't really live within because what you see I say you see are more like conflict and back and forth rather than elevating the people the way they actually do things we want see them. So the question I say, how about spotlighting these people? Who is doing that? Who will get up and say, oh, people they talk say Cameroonian comedians and be illiterate and the person talk say no, but we'll get a person for hearing a doctor. Who is doing that?
Very
You get so but when it talks to a person when a Nigerian or this and that, so it becomes a war rather than actually of a way in which people could elevate the discussion and show what we have. You understand? Libyanka, if Libyanka do his song, and the question become either or say make we promote this Cameroonian way, slaughter the charts. Then the question become, oh, you think this thing for Afrobeat now? What did they do well? For crying out loud, she has the music out. She's doing well. She's donating those charts. Let's promote that. Who cares about?
yeah.
I mean, why we go with the person in the try for drain energy from this girl is success. Why would they want to make her about we and all that other than pushing? So if the girl decides say inspiration artistically and I say if he inspired by Afrobeat, why can't she inspired by Afrobeat?
I
Why?
know.
Who be you for tell an artist how he get to be inspired?
You are
Who be
and
you?
you
If I want write my book, if I want write my book and I go to Nigeria and I just write about my experiences from Nigeria, who be you for tell me say no, I'm get to write about my experiences from Cameroon? Who be you?
right.
So I really sometimes it gets really tiring, especially because in many ways and plenty of the people they champion and even examples them of when you take the broader range, there been examples them in any way. For CY particularly, some work them the way CY they do it I really like. For example, they think them about visit prison reform and they think about visiting schools that fight drugs because that's in the way even fundamentally I thought say okay picking them these drugs things become like a scourge now for our society now a crisis for instance. So I like that thing then. But I think say the way he carry out the 80/20 campaign, a lot of people the way they for feel support the campaign, they don't even know how to get in because one, either I say they told you very negative, or two, it be very confrontational, or three, it is scapegoat, even for the way the talk say it want defend it. So my question I say if you did defend to the why that people instead me feel like you defend it, it is wrong with your messaging. Without which
Right.
all the artists are rallying behind you, saying that you are fighting for them. But I think in many ways, and put a feet, they think like, no, I don't think this is what is happening. I don't think that we are being defended. I think that what is happening is we are being bullied
Yeah.
with our creativity and saying we must express it in this way. Yeah.
And
Yes.
me, I for one, I don't like when person dey force me. Even though I be small. If
Yeah.
you be that kind of person, you say like I remember how they'll cook chop like yesterday, it could remain and then they'll cook when they cook new one today. The ones that me all man finish the one way, me I not be like that person no. Because you know force me to chop that person.
Yeah.
I'll wait, I say no man not chop me now, wait till they chop the real one where they cook am. So like I don't always be so me I don't like I don't be American, but I grow for that way where I don't like me person impose me. And also American picking in day.
Yeah.
You know like that's the way you'll get to like tell us say
Mhm.
you have to do this. You understand? You the I
Yeah.
think
Yes.
may do it this way. I prefer that way to
Exactly.
yes, I like
Yes.
any
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. Reinforcement, reinforcing attitudes the way be positive. So instead of punishing people, then where they need to do reinforce the attitude people and do For example, I give an example. Some Cameroonian writer, they call it Howard Maximus. Now one of the best writers of East Africa. He win every award. How about we talk about that person where he write about Cameroon and he win every award rather than going to look for the person who is not writing about Cameroon and say that you should write about Cameroon. Now the thing that now I talk. Make us for like the people them and make the people say now they for the one give them oxygen. Now they for the one time where they be on top before they do this thing them. You
Right.
understand? And so not force people them. And the other thing and that thing of policing people their creativity that the most failed thing where anybody should think. Because inspiration they come up from different things them. Who tell you
Right.
say my comedy I watch on Cameroonian on Nigerian for being inside do comedy? No, my comedic role model not Dave Chappelle, no be like a Cameroonian at all, not one.
Now
So
America.
should I not be able to say it because I want to show that I am Cameroonian? No. I get the
No.
reasons why they talk shit because truthfully, the people in that way, now the person that way, it inspired me for do if it been a Tyler Perry. That's what I grew up being exposed to. I don't really grow up being exposed to the comedy of CY. CY saying that comedy time for McKinsey. Me, I may be exposed to a comedy. The comedy one will be exposed to, for example, na Dave Chappelle, na these people there. Perhaps in many of ways, and we also be exposed to Ukwa and Sam Loco and all that people there,
Right. Right.
and some will well view them and all that. Now, we'll feel win ourselves and make and we won't get our local touch, but it will never be, trust me, it will never be through bullying people. It will be about telling people about allowing the people who are doing the things that can motivate, that can promote culture to just live in that space and promoting them. So for me, I'm gonna take that on everything because for this debate, Senator, trust me, I never hear some person wake up for this 80-20 toxic, but this is Senator doing a great thing. Let's push that. This is LC doing a great thing. This is Emma who has done this. It's always about this is this person who is not doing this. Or they wait till the day where you use Nigerian music. To say you don't get to use Nigerian music. How about for lighting all the times that we don't promote Cameroonian artists? How
Right.
about that? So
Emma,
try
what can you
new
say?
approach.
The other day, Emma, I just want to call
Mhm.
a little bit to spice the show a little bit. Emma, the other day, Witty Montreal, call your name Emma, you were blushing. Until Felicia just call your name. What do you think about that?
Chai, Senator, you didn't say you
So
just
that means
like you
that
just
Emma was blushing for
That's Until Felicia is a superstar. Until Felicia call your name, he's a
actually
celebrity. He just called your name. You are not
actually
blushing.
for I want actually question what to be a take because time where Stanley Eno be actually he go for Nigeria, he go do that skit with the way we do it, right? Okay.
Yes.
This singer, if he actually write up, if he make a statement for Facebook, where I don't know whether you
Yeah.
read the statement. If you pass through,
Yeah. Yes. I think some ways has dogs and can meet me. Yeah.
yeah. So wait till you think Stanley and not downgrade itself, it lower itself instead for BC okay be the top for our country.
No.
You go be the
Make I give una the make I give una the perspective. I want give una the perspective for una understand and fine. Delhi na my person. Me and you na people the way who feel disagree with each other freely because I believe say it will be open to thought. If you actually call me about this thing because I never give my opinion. That way the whole thing become like whole viral trendy topic. I don't give my opinion. I may come ask me. And I may tell you say I be privy to the moves and ways and then they make them. And so I think you know what the way it do. But I may be disappointed in one thing because this thing we been about is kit maker. And I think say wait till Delhi do and say if you try for talk say kid makers they no be worthy of the standards
yeah.
of that artistic standard. So in
right,
many ways it insult we too. Because it will mean say if some person probably collaborate with we eating snacks as some serious superstar, right? Is
right,
some Nigerian artist. So where I say I do collab with Kiss Daniel, then he get to think say Kiss Daniel he degrade himself by doing a collab with me as a skit maker. So I think say for me, I mean look at like it really highlight a position about what you think about artistic form. Because this girl actually get a very strong platform. It get a
Yes,
very,
yeah.
very strong platform. His signature, the thing. But the bigger thing I don't understand, I start letting the act. Why start letting know if you get the freedom for act in a skit? Why?
why?
Why, why,
Until
why
Felicia,
you know we get the freedom
Until
for
Felicia,
act?
The problem where I
Yeah,
realize with daily singer, I say they need some of them need understand which they call I say collabo. First of all, if I'm collaborating with Auntie Feli, automatically I'm creating
yeah,
an awareness with your fan, and the same thing is vice versa.
It's a give and take kind of thing.
yes,
It's a give and take kind of thing. So
yeah.
with that skit with Stanley Eno and that with that comedian, nothing no be wrong with that. Nothing no be wrong with that.
Nothing.
Oh no, no, and trust me, Senator, nothing will be wrong. And the other thing I say, I fully understand in daily point. Instead, let me go do some skit, and then maybe I may go back for skit, and then Ikai post the other comedian from Nigeria no post because he think of Stanley as led. That particular comedian may feel privileged for actually get Stanley on his set. He will feel
Exactly.
privileged. You see the way he share the skit everywhere. He'll be very excited for Sharam. So you know if you decide which percentage of Cameroonian will go follow the artist or the comedian because they not feature me, and which percentage of Nigerian will come. You know if you determine that. But on the whole, you look and say this collaboration is it hurts Stanley and not his image. It doesn't hurt
It
his
doesn't.
image. That a question that it doesn't hurt his image.
Never.
When you feel like say you don't broaden the audience, and it also show you. I will tell you the truth. I say I don't let people the way they watch am. With the sister Leonard actor, I was like, this man the acting fine. Leonard a bag of talent. You know, you see a different side of you. You probably know we don't see her.
But I say
And
Auntie
now
Feli,
me I feel relate to Sally, no.
Auntie Feli,
Yeah,
Auntie Feli, like see why in there, I see some posts for
yeah.
online where they put comedian them for Southwest, where the name all comedian them for Southwest. Why
Mm-hmm.
you know be did it for that post? What to be a take? Now say you know the comedian or now say you know reach that you know the comedian
If
the thirst
if
or
na if na me be ask that question, so for talk
Yeah.
say the beef with CY.
no matter about beef
You know,
with CY.
I think this.
But
That,
CY in my family,
yeah,
CY
I
in
think
my
this.
brother. Matter you CY in my
Yeah, yeah,
brother.
yeah,
But
yeah,
something Auntie Feli,
yeah.
me again one problem with CY. As a public figure, you must always welcome good and bad. If you know if you welcome good and bad, you know if you
Yeah.
learn.
Good
But
and
if you
bad.
dey do
Yes,
something where you dey
yes,
do am like
yes,
authority, when only your own point of
yes.
view count, now for the way I start
Okay.
the
You
problem.
can first.
Okay.
Exactly. Um,
So
I'll make a go to your question about what I think say the comedian. Yeah, I think say the comedian.
Because
I think say see why.
I see all una, we una
Yes, yes,
comedian, you know, be there.
yeah.
So now I see
Yeah,
part
but
two,
you
I
know,
see two
they
part.
I think say Steve why na comedian because he come out. You know, he necessarily do comedy now, but he don't do comedy before now. And so, if an artist, for example, a musician, start for sing, you know, talk say he no be musician again, he no be musician. He no probably be active as a musician, but he don't be musician. So for everlasting, we'll call it say comedian if you know be active. I think the point about people they talk about than a comedian, I say oftentimes you know, see any comedy thing where he do, rather you dey see that the activism. And so people them way they don't be exposed to comedy for from when he start for the type of begin TV. They no fit know well they be conflicted as to who's are the comedy be. If you say the comedy, especially for the time we especially skit makers them we proliferate the place with kind comedy content. So they'll
From
ask
the
and say
look
who's are
of
the comedy content they we
from,
he provide them. So
from
it
the
made
look
it,
of
it is
things,
for me.
so Auntie Feli,
Yeah.
from the look of things, it is Saleh John for the generation for now.
Yeah, yes,
It is
but
Saleh John for the generation.
Yeah, I think say still why not an activist. You don't feel really where I mean, if you look the content we karaoke peas, Dorcas, if you look the stand-up comedian, senior pastor and all the put the shows we do and everything they do um, you know they see the same level of productivity in terms of comedy from CY. So you know, a year of active comedy, no be na now. So me, I see more like
But
some person where he be cultural, cultural activist.
Auntie Feli,
Yeah,
anytime I watch Siwa a video, most of Siwa a video there. And when he talk anything, he say he ever talks say that he be number one for say he don't he do the same time be comedian, the same time be musician.
Hmm.
But you like best way inside entertainment. Which way you really feel
Yes.
inside all that domain for entertainment where you see say it suits CY. Because it overdo plenty, it do plenty in them.
If you do,
Hmm. First of all, I want first of all talk to this. So, me, particularly as a long, I find it very childish for any adult to get up and want to be first and see that I'm first and I'm first this and I'm the only one who's done this and
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah.
most
If you never
relevant
talk,
person. I think it's
I
a
could
very
say to you,
childish
yeah, you never
childish thing
talk now.
for yeah, yeah. I think it's a childish thing because you be first for we in mind, like wait to make you first, like and if you be first, how do you help people? Wait he do, so and for first way they more than 40, maybe even 50 for here that I'm like anyway. But see why I see why. I truly I don't feel wake up talk say nothing this way see why get to key do because as I tell you, me I don't feel police people them on
But to
wait
me,
the way they
but to
do
me,
because I know want
eh,
I
to me,
see
Auntie
why
yeah
Stella,
yeah
wait to wait and know say CY big good in. Where even me and S we don't watch all it they do. Me, I believe
now
that CY big good,
acting
but acting,
now acting
acting.
acting yeah
Yeah,
again me I no be exposed to enough CY content and for even judge whether if he make a good actor
yeah.
because I never watch enough of the content and say even film acting. I know say you don't do a lot, but when we get issues and for platforms and way you feel be exposed to CY content. So I don't even talk about the acting part, whether he be very good at it. I think say way if free for do anything way think say if he do. As long as we they hurt any person, we all will experiment, we all will try what you the one do. But once you downgrade other people them or you want to be one, you be the only one we if he exists, then now for doing me, I'm like, this is just not working. So if he do whatever, if he decides to be comedian, if he didn't decide to call himself comedian, if he not do this thing, fine. That's it. I mean, why don't say I remember sometime before I'm on start comedy, me and Siwa we don't get serious confrontation. Like fierce one of the fiercest thing the way Siwa ever faced have been at me. Yeah, it was something else. Now so you know could ever happen because I know respond. But I look at my like that way that to be able to talk say if it to his favorite comedian, the comedian way he get the highest this and that and that and that. The fact say for my mind, as a long I always think like the fact you get to repeat all of these things that makes you be unsure about your position, about what people then think about you. You know, be sure to the public they see you in that light. So you need to constantly talk them. I'll be anti I get a fan base. And also when I put out content, it get this engagement. I don't need to kind of remind any person about my engagement. It be self-evident. I don't need to remind any person say I be doctor. When I talk, you get to know this person no book. Like I don't even can tell you my level of education. But you see LC, you know, get to tell you say they do skincare. The skin they care. You know, and all
So
that. So I just say you need to constantly remind people them about who you be, then you know people you don't know so you didn't like a person. I mean, you know people you don't know. Because I know you don't even remind people all the time like that.
Auntie
Yeah.
Feli,
So but as
since
a
you
dog,
dey
make
for
it
so
entertainment,
now you get questions. See that
Auntie
you don't ask
Auntie
question. Give
Feli,
it
you dey
thank
on
you.
entertainment. Which way I want ask you now say waiting. From the time we don't be inside entertainment, okay?
yeah.
From the time we don't be inside entertainment. What do you feel say we like Cameroonian or una there for entertainment? Which work if you say una need to put that in for go more viral for other countries than for no una?
Yeah, I think what explains the overget structural issues then because often I will talk about entertainment, especially Anglophones, we mostly talk about Anglophone area because see, whether you like or not, they contribute two industries. You
Yeah.
get the Francophone and the Anglophone side of the thing. Even the way we are consumption pattern for thing them, if we split across that line of Anglophone and Francophone. And so while in many ways, and our content may necessarily be accepted in the under Francophone industry. You know, for example, me like comedian, it go even difficult for francophones for access my content because of language. Most of them they go even understand the pidgin. And so in many ways, I will be the appeal. I go try for the appeal, not just the Cameroonian community, Anglophone community, but one with a wider audience. And which country then will feel for least profit understand my pitch in Nigeria, Ghana, you know. So I go one branch out to that industries. And what I think say sometimes limiting people then on their scope of creativity and collaboration, they actually instead do a disfavor for how they feel grow globally. Because which route where an Anglophone artist want use them for grow globally, but for collaboration with countries that are mostly English speaking countries. Which route we want use them. So if they me I dey look like say I want do collaborations then with AY, I want perform with Yi, I want grow with Ghanaian comedians them, I want grow with South African comedians them, I want reach out to that this thing. So I first of all think so we'll get to collaborate more. I maybe see a lot of collaborations as they get to be. Whenever I see Kawanya start collaborate with the likes of Ed Sheeran and Burna Boy and all the way they did for the top levels them for inside entertainment. Where they stop we forget that visibility if you collaborate with them. Again, I always talk saying that the sound and the marketing,
The
you know,
market.
the marketing, no the like the way Nigerians they get them. Now true say Nigerians they also get the numbers them and sometimes in many ways and the money where they feel push past even we. But you say even for the places they will even get would even want even get just even if you talk say luck, although I know we're talking a luck for Bianca in this. Now we want to destroy the same person in our own. So I think the first thing that. The second thing that say when you come for like even collaboration amongst we sometimes in an issue, you know, if people
Right.
then disagree with each other, it means say, for example, I think you one of the people that I really admire and a Delhi singer. Because me and Delhi singer fit disagree on plenty things, but I believe say if I get some project where I work on, I will call Delhi and he will work on that project with me. You know, we disagree and he will do that. Strangely, you discover when I would discover, I say, me and CY two will fit work on anything. Me and CY fit disagree on say the route the route wey dey take am for a
It's
80-20 campaign. But fundamentally, I like CY.
yeah.
Fundamentally, I find it for be a very honest person. I find it for be a trustworthy person.
Yeah.
And so I feel work with me on things and where they get to do it, where they not necessarily get to do with activism for inside entertainment, but just as a person. I think say she will be like a very true friend. CY feel be controversial, but in the lie. You know what I mean? So CY no go talk something today, talk something I think that way, you know, go lie. CY fit disagree with me, but can't talk say I no go doubt like CY no go talk say in the champion 80-20. Deny even if the whole world start turn against you,
Right.
deny that. So fundamentally, you know, na person if you disagree with you on the prince on that thing way he decide am, but no be liar, no be chief man
Yeah.
in that like that. So and na person way if na your person, you feel na ride or die and all that. And na person nothing in that way I like am about ye. Na person way he will call on me, check on me, he will that. But to your question again, I really think see we not get a blueprint on how our industry feel succeed. But if we use the blueprint of other industries, then so if we use the Nigerian industry and see how we them their own growth pathing, they use a lot of collaboration amongst themselves and globally for growth. Nigeria and therefore any place, in the eye of cultural identity be important. But when you know being a bullying, it be important. When Nigeria and they dey for some place, they want hear na their musical. They also because say the music they make sense because for a time the way American music own Nigeria Airways for a very long time. Not be na because say they talk say we consume Nigeria when Nigeria they start consuming Nigeria. I say the sound of Nigerian music really evolved, it changed,
They
became more
evolve.
appealing even globally. Yes.
So, Auntie Philly, you look Nigeria like a stepping stone for when I look Nigeria like a stepping stone for una for go global.
Every other country, every other artist, now a stepping stone, now a possible stepping stone. Not they say you must collaborate in Nigeria for grow. You feel actually, I mean, Libyan cannot collaborate with Nigerians. They collaborate people, them, he work with the team out of that, and he be with he be. And plenty people them feel collaborate. I mean, the issue now, Wusa, you see yourself go. For example, if you look, it will be signed to a South African distribution company and record level. Maybe it fit with the sound way it want to develop am. You don't know whether you want to develop an Ama piano, Makusa fusion sound, and you know saying that for day way you get the best producers you'll get the best inspiration, you'll get the best marketing. So it go for thee. So it be left to you as an artist to know the pathway you want to take for no say whether na Nigeria go be or America go be on this thing. We no fit tell people. But the thing what I say will be too exposed to Nigerian content, and oftentimes it dey like the easier collaboration we fit get by virtue of proximity. And so
Right.
we'll go accept it. Because right now, trust me, I'll be exposed to I know Nigerian comedians them and artists the way I feel call, talk for them. I truly don't know any South African one. I really don't know how to get to Dave Chappelle on phone, for say that. So you
So
don't say, okay, maybe if I work with AY,
yeah,
you will give me that platform where I can get network with maybe some South African, event organizer and all that. So we tap into that. But Nigeria not been the only country who can collaborate with them at all. In fact, take
Yes,
Wax Day don't do collaborations with different artists.
okay, Auntie Feli, if the toxic
Yeah,
you choose one comedian way because no say get motor now. If God bless you another motor,
yeah.
you want give am. You want give am next
Amen.
comedian. Now who you give am?
So you take the question again so that it break
Okay,
for the
now I
end.
don't think get motor, right? Okay. If so another
Yes,
person say you don't work hard because I don't believe in still put a dash people. I know say all anything you get that
yes,
you deserve you work hard for. So take for example,
yes,
if you don't get another elevation and you don't get money for buy
yeah.
another like another higher grade of your cars, and then you decide okay this one
Yeah.
is so I want decide for dash one of my colleagues.
Mm.
You could choose among your colleagues then.
Yeah.
Now
Okay,
who
a
you
very easy question that. A very easy question that. Wait, I go do is I go put down motto for the disposal of all comedians within my circle. Because I dey work with an excellent crew of comedians. Carol Kopis, Godis Richard, Dorcas Comedy, Grand Lorenzo. Now my immediate side for comedians where I dey really work with them. And I know I struggle. And trust me, I don't fit pick one person over the other among that circle, but I will choose that circle over other circles. So I will make sure say all them get access to that at any time. I think say we don't always work so even we will get opportunity to make sure say we will first get our access as that was small nyongo has.
yeah
We make sure to prioritize each other. I mean, when I don't work with me, when I know my feelings them about
yeah
these
yeah.
people them and see
This has
we'll be very
shown
open
like
for make sure say these people them.
one thing what will make
Yeah. So
anti be a country representative for maps. Why? Man,
yes.
see, if I show you my chat, if I show you my chat between me and Auntie Feli, right? Auntie Feli give Dokasi
Mm.
number. Auntie Feli give Kairon copies. Auntie Feli give Spakoli. And like no, now person will not be a selfish human being. Now what now would really
Thank
like
you.
Auntie Feli, that one it mean a lot. To be honest with you, you don't work with
Yeah.
we and see
Yes.
how detailed will be and how specific. Now you really don't know. I see this like you can't see so and you be
Yes.
now an example. Una group una be a good example where Cameroon and get to follow for support your own. To be
Absolutely.
honest,
Yes.
I before the
Absolutely.
go for make you
Yes.
say man, I want spell your name and spell and right. I do this the number of people
Yes.
that you don't send their number, they will link and then they be able
That
to
was
even advertise
yeah.
on they make their own small thing out of it. That's so you not be a selfish
Yes.
person. The person they
yeah,
will eat of you in a
Yes.
way. But that means a lot.
I
Yeah.
think feel like
Yeah.
away all the people them owe they work with them, so that people don't call their names. Okay? Like
Yeah.
when you used to do a joint video, like una just understand like how someone will call you to tomorrow or you pay them.
Yes. Oh no no no! For example, Kopi called me yesterday. He tell me say, "Oh, he just a wonderful idea. We think say he will work for we." And wait, I think he just shared the idea with me. I say, "Oh, I like him. If we add this to it, and then we just say, okay, fine. We'll call the customer. We say, no, we'll add the customer to the thing. We'll call the customer. The customer say, if they game now we just decide on the day if you work with all our program. For example, we shoot the two we talk on tomorrow morning. No man is paying no man. In fact." Well, I'll give you an example. Some company actually contact Docas for actually advertising the product. And Docas call me, say he want to do the skit with me. And they pay me. Don't they pay me? They pay that short woman, they pay me. I just go feature for the, you know. I just go
That
there, would
was
do the
very
thing,
good. Very good.
and yeah, I think call it at any time. Say this, so I want shoot. I think call Carol at any time. I think call Richard at any time. Say I want shoot. The priority for we know being at the money first. Trust me, we like money. I would make money for the ways and would make them. When we get work in a collective work, we make them. And if you really earn something high for something, you want to share with your people them. But the people that they ever view as a condition for work to pay them. Now the beautiful thing that about we. In fact, we don't even stand up for times that we people want dupe we or dupe one of our colleagues them. Time where this guy where he do behind it, that dishonest human for Canada. Me one time for if one use our images them, you go see how all we come together. No person no sell out, no person no fall into a weird scheme them. For say I
Yeah.
don't forget a name because you see what you do with crooks them, if I always forget their names them. That's why I advise other person about it. So but that was it. We're able to come together and we're able to fight together as a collective front. Nobody be able to penetrate we and cause destruction because we fundamentally like ourselves and we respect ourselves. I
Right.
respect Kawi art, I respect copies. We not dey always agree. We want to get them for each other and I respect.
Right.
So
Right.
now why that way you know go see ever see we dey online they beef each other. You know, say we dey disagree. Trust me, we disagree sometimes that it be frustrating, but it's never we disagree without being disagreeable with the
Mm.
person, without being disrespectful to the
Right.
other person. And when you work with them, where you know say fundamentally people then respect you, you work with them forever. You know if you talk about that for about every other group of people. You see a group and friendships that they break every day because they don't like themselves and only see they respect for each other, not the you know.
Okay.
So for we, I say, first of all, we respect them as comedians, them as colleagues, as human beings, them, and you see, they respect your art too and all that. So it is easy for me for even recommend Kara cookies. It is easy for me for recommend Dokas Richard if the opportunity come because I also know their principles. Then I say they're perfect human beings, but I know say they know take it to some level where you feel shame and embarrassment. That's it.
Okay.
I
Okay,
say,
and so Auntie
anti-Felix
Yeah.
Feli,
also easy.
Emma. Emma.
so Auntie Feli, wait to be your greatest achievement so far, and why you believe in that particular thing be your greatest achievement.
That's a tough question. Um, that's a tough question. But I think say my greatest achievement, and this one now on my personal reflection. Now say I don't stay me. I don't stay being who I am. And I never waver even in the face of pressure. Because the truth now say with fame, they come with a lot of big headedness. With fame, they come will come a lot of thinking you are better than others or you are the center of everything.
Yeah.
With fame, if you lost a lot of your principles and a lot of people around you. And if you feel lost people in the way you're because you get an attitude change. Maybe even I see the people them maybe they just be uncomfortable with your success and then they fall off the path. I mean, when I be entrepreneur, then when I know friends the way they just know how cool with success and they fall off. That one no be their
Yeah.
fault. But
Yeah.
the fact say my family functions them, I feel attend all my family functions them. My friend one fee born and I go babysit picking. I feel take the time for say he tell me say where I need to go for supermarket go buy me milk or buy me pap and I'll go do am. And I know things say, oh, it beyond me for do am because of that thing. It make me every day I dey know say I still keep who I be, deep my soul. I want to things that way I don't want to lose them. My humanity and who I be, my humility. It be strange say it seem immodest for me to say for talk say I be humble. But the truth I say I need to apologize for that because I know my humility don't really open doors then for me. If I meet up Senator and I meet up LC, the first thing where I've been I say I learn something from them. If this people they don't achieve this thing they don't achieve, it means they were doing something right. They have something they can teach me, something I can gain from. So it's a form of stewardship for me. For be okay, I want to understand what they do. I want to learn this entrepreneurship thing. I don't want to learn for do oil like AC, but I learn the principles of success of
Exactly.
discipline, of hard work from them. And I feel apply am for my life. I feel talk with Elsie at any time. And trust me, she's a CEO. That's humility. Trust me. That's a lot to have access to her. We talk with him now, and he then like sometimes I talk say yeah, senator, they need understand sometimes their position, because they be so accessible. If you, I think you come me, I just call senator, say senator, I beg, when you think about this, I think call you at any time. I not get any doubt, say I think call you at any time. But now they can't access that way, it be rare. They make them seem very commonplace, but trust me, it be rare for say people that will behave so. And when you surround yourself with that kind of people, then you dey be grounded. You dey learn the right principles. My friends, them now mostly my friends. I don't almost all my friends are friends who I don't get them for a very long time from the time I did as a shooting now. And so they don't need for sugarcoat anything from me. If they think say I the one that they want in my head, they say longer they are celebrity thing. Candy man in mommy die. When you pass away, now you be professional die attendant. So wait it happen. Then maybe I'll tell them say, forget to I mean get this other die for you and a family die. But I'll be able, I don't come and say with faith, I don't be instead able to take up more responsibility. For instead serve people them better. For instead follow up. Like no live and with a fame, make and way and not fit be of service to people. That I say people that must always serve me. As a day for a year, I feel vow for you. Say if senator call me today, say this so some cannot do it one time now for you for a task. I don't get a problem for what take them for cancer and for you. Because
Yeah.
that humanity, the thing it is born with, that trust where you get and say, if I want something, I fit depend on Auntie and I need depend on you because say he be celebrity. I depend on you because I think na human being wey I fit trust, I fit depend on. So for me, na the biggest thing that I say I never lose sight of who I be as a person. If you still go my interview, say I one day walk, I fit go exist. Say, "Guys, see, the hungry, they can't kill a man. Oh." When you see how you see solve the problem, sharp, sharp, sharp. So most of the time, now when we lose our humanity, because we fit talk through for say sometimes the be way inside of actually people they don't be of help to me. I think I consider myself too big enough for even come and interview for here. People they
Yeah.
don't
Right.
evolve like that. Yes, they
Right.
know they don't think say they fit that time. They'll give excuse after excuse after excuse. But the fact say for my head, I get and say no, this is my family. Trust me, I consider senator and see as my family. This is not for media. We don't necessarily talk every day, but I know at the back of my mind, saying that people in this way, I get them as my network of friends and family. We not be by blood, they just like you as a human being and be ready to see you
Yeah.
succeed, to see you grow. So at that one, I don't get any doubt. And so when I dey talk for them and I dey talk for as I talk for senator and I look how much they don't achieve, how the wealth disparity, the class disparity, and the fact that they be able to still give me respect and not I get to transfer for other people the way they also deserve that kind of treatment. So now that thing. And I want to now because when I don't know how when I humility and when I access the impact other people them too because in terms of making people them know say they don't really need for be inaccessible, be obscure, be for some high glassy house. They no need for be for day for still be powerful. For still be powerful. When I be powerful, whether I talk with all man or not, that is just that. No man,
Auntie
no man
Philly,
go, no man go stop down hospital or that guest house where they come. And no man go stop am for say go be number one for year. Even if una come for day, una can salute the person so bend hand. Stop that achievement. That's the point.
so
You're
Auntie
able to
Philly,
Yeah.
wow.
I don't know what I don't know what I don't know what happened. Don't say hospital. Sorry, now that deserve to be at the least.
Yeah. And see, the topic we'll get on today, Auntie Philly, we'll get into it because we should already enter 2 hours.
Yes.
Like now,
Yeah.
our topic for today, how can you identify fake friend and a real friend? We'll start with fake.
Yeah.
How can you identify fake friend?
Yeah. Okay. I think say for I never get plenty fake friends and really I don't always get like really trustworthy friends and friends that really don't always root for me. But of course, I know one or two people that way I will feel consider say this will not be true fully. I think as of now, one of the things that I consider for be fake friend, a friend It value my friendship by virtue of my worth as this person.
Yes.
You know, I get people then we friend we every time one call me a video call, we don't gather crowd for sure. See, it be linked to Auntie Feli. You know this person. So you start wonder whether you just be a means for you for get attention, whether he really value you as a person, or he just want use you always for make yourself look cool. You know,
Right.
the friend the way they be opportunistic. So if I trend and for good thing they attach themselves. If I trend for something that they bash me, each don't pull himself away in a show support, encouragement in any way. You know fake friend from the fact say you did take a wrong decision or you did make a wrong move, you know, ever tell you, and then when you don't hit the wall, you can tell you say, and tell me that thing and really me go me or what was stopping you from telling me? What was stopping you from telling
Yeah.
me? So I don't really overget experience with fake people because really before me and you want be friends them. Trust me. Like you, you, you it's not easy for you to just I be accessible, I be friendly with you. But for say you be my friend,
Right.
where
Yeah.
you talk say,
Trust.
oh yeah, I know Auntie Feli. Yeah, no, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. If I'm getting that, I tell you something. If I get fake friends them, when I for one year can't say that about me for this social
Right.
media. Una for know who I dey follow, una for know everything. No man no know, they just know Auntie Feli as the comedian, but they don't know anything about personal life. Now for tell you the kind quality of friends and why I get them. They go zip them up, they will make sure so they be protective of me.
Of
So
your
a true friend he go defend you in your absence easily.
right.
You know, he'll
But
get your back easily in your absence.
Senator, they ever Senator also came say when you don't be there for some level, you need for the follow
Yeah.
now. You need for make friends now put it they for the same level with you. You agree to that saying.
Yeah, but no, be that literally in the terms of say the people must be as successful as you. Now about people they share your success mindset. So
Exactly.
it no must be say the person must get the same money like you know. But you feel see some person where he share your mindset of success and entrepreneurship and be jealous of your own success, he be encouraging of it. You don't need to be as successful as you. So now a matter of the mindset,
Right.
no be na the position where the person don already occupy am for this. So I think say when Senator talk say and people they be as successful as you, it dey talk mostly about the
The
mind,
mind.
which the person perceive as success. What did the person get? Because you get some friend we you don't sign MTN brand ambassadorship, you don't sign maps, this is papa you go na go so you go na go so you dey live we. And then you get the other one go talk say, boy, Massa, make sure say you use more Guinness if he take you. You know, like that's too like you see one
Yes.
person they understand say you be bigger than this, you feel go higher. One person they look and like you they grow too much. Maybe he go distance you from me. No, na the point I think I don't know whether I dey answer
Yes.
the question for the way you two
Plenty
mean
And
people
am when you
try
talk
and
so
okay,
okay, so
okay,
they
yeah.
see you talk like
right. I
something.
think
You
say
you
plenty
bring
people
those example.
understand which we still to be try for talk.
I'm talking something.
The level
Yeah.
make the mindset no be na about the physical cash flow,
Yeah.
the physical level in terms of property where the person be. Because one
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
I just don't know, I still get my very true friend the way anytime they ever talk about me for media, right? It need ever be anything true because I get my friend the way we and them will grow, will be together, and nobody never ever can share something for back. You understand? But they put it when they
Yeah.
try for one don't know me a little bit for within America. Then they try
Mm.
for one who are showing a fake LC of me because one try to see who they be for see whether okay I did for here my friend and then a diaspora so my for Africa. Now how I feel try to make maybe another trustworthy friend around here,
Yeah.
but I say that one show them the fake side of me. Now the big first people for try for one like the
Bring her
one
out.
thing that maybe I get but when they because when they
Yeah.
just that that kind of way. So with that, I don't know. This is not a friend.
Sorry, make I just tell you some one important thing. For example, if you need to show the fake part of you, it means the person be being worth the trouble for you friends. Because
Right.
Exactly.
friends are person who you just live your life and they just be fall in line. Like they take you who you be. If you be some crazy person, they like okay. Then I mean, me I dey ever tell copies they say, see that on a person where they ever just he never he never just lie. He gets you way. But then me I like it so. You get the point. You don't need for be fake from you don't need to show me say this on calm person where you know if you talk or if you get animated or that you go talk it in. But then I look here and I like okay, but I'm a man, I'm a
Right.
man.
Right.
That is it.
So that very
You don't need for
difficult.
yeah, you don't need for make yourself less than who he be or create a different version for yourself for say we
Yes.
person accept you because the version we put up for yourself now the version we put get to accept them.
Right.
If you feel like around particular people, then you get to act a certain way. That will not be worth that trouble at all. That means like, because if you say people then get for their standards the way the people that always you must put it for that box. And since that you find to be entrepreneurial, you are go keep it yourself for say any careless person for me by
I
law.
used to tell Auntie Philly, I tell
Yeah.
SC, I get a 1, 2, I used to ever tell SC. Auntie Philly, when as you dey grow so, you get friend the way you and they grow. Okay?
Yes.
But I tell you something, if you don't grow reach a certain level for life,
Mhm.
you know say like me, I don't keep my friend with me. I don't be grow. Me, I wanna grow, but I don't go get I don't be successful. Okay, I feel help my friend. Until you never be to the level where you and your friend when I don't be, it is lacking for talk.
Now
Where
the
you see
thing
the
that we
level
can
of your
Yes,
friend.
now the point that Senator makes a very important point. See, I
right.
remember I get this discussion about one of my friends and I talk say this to I feel like me and the person, I don't outgrow the friendship, but I just feel like I get a responsibility for just staying inside that friendship. Then I've got to say anything they give me, they bring me together. So
Yeah,
the thing the way I'm a priority, the thing the way I want to talk, I don't evolve, but the person is it therefore you don't get a global mind, you don't get a business mind, the man still there for tole mindset.
yeah,
Think now whether you chop for like in mind now whether if he beg you money for chop for that day, you think of what I want to do some business and all that. So you discover say people then they way you go outgrow them for life. You must put in day we go outgrow them. Friends and day way they don't feel reach the promised land with you. No be not
yeah.
say bad people,
Anti
no be
when I
not say
never
we
tell
bad person.
you,
Now just say you don't outgrow them.
I never tell SC say when I don't outgrow a friend. Okay, you see that kind of
Yeah.
friend them when on a build and they meet with communication because you don't go far. See the way you talk now, see the way you don't way
Yes.
pass and things. I want I need to get a line of communication. You
Mm-hmm.
don't say they
Yes,
just
yeah,
level you say
yeah,
the high.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
see that
yeah, yeah,
you know why
yes.
I ask the question and you don't elaborate and fine. Because plenty people they will misunderstand senator, so they be think say maybe not in say the facts okay. If he be say don't make money, you know one for make friend with friend they will never make
No,
a
I think
yes,
they
you
want to
don't have
misinterpret. They want the except person be determined or misinterpreting it. It be clear.
Yes,
Say obviously, you know if you mean that say who you look down
love
on
the day for
people
life.
or who
Auntie
you
Feli,
match and mean them. You know nothing that way.
Auntie
you
Feli,
know, if that's that way you go for go take
Auntie
water. So
Feli,
actually,
I
if
don't Auntie
and
Feli,
my class ask the next question.
I don't be with Bonnie for real for example Bonnie Dashako. Me I will be sometimes so I need know what I
Yeah.
talk me and he. I need know what me and he.
But now so you and you will not make discussion, right?
But now so we make discussion because I
Yes.
don't need to certain level too
Because
where
I get the same mindset, like the mindset, the
Yeah.
principle about success,
yeah,
the way when I see life, when I vision of life and success, it come together. Now that's the
yeah.
born with.
Okay.
You don't be there,
Say
you never position of cocaine, person the bring you for banger.
I know, right? You know, be the way our audience they actually ask them
And see, yes,
about
okay, if
Auntie
you ask
Feli.
question.
Yes,
A lot of people that they really enjoy you, they say you respond with a lot of
Yeah, they say they're
smartness.
on point. They say it's on point.
Yes, yes. Say you are
yeah,
so enjoy.
right,
Yeah, say you really so you are really nailing it like straight up. Okay. And
yeah,
then one
yeah.
person Benjamin, whatever, I don't want to pronounce the last name. Auntie Feli, do you have a girlfriend? And are you planning to marry and start a family? Now, our audience they asked you that question.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I do. I do have. I do want to also marry, but I don't know whether it will happen soon or later. But yes, I get girlfriend. I don't get girlfriend, the same girlfriend for 5 years. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I say,
Really
Auntie Philly,
blessed
Yeah.
like
because
now when you don't
you
blow
so
so.
you be so detailed. It really be so blessed. Some people because I be blessed. Auntie Feli, woman, girlfriend really be so blessed.
I
That's
say, Auntie Philly, like now when you don't blow so. You do come out so picking ready over this
Yes.
table for autograph, pictures, all that thing. When you come out.
Yeah. They are picking them, adults them.
Eh,
Adults. Yeah.
ever
Picking them, picking them go fear for just calm tone or picking them go just fear so for just calm. But adults them especially, and our fan base are mostly women, so they don't get any fear. They just when they see me, they want snap, they want do Snapchat and that kind of thing. Them before because I don't be used to, I don't know how to take them. Now I understand them and I dey deal with them, but I hardly come out, so they listen.
yeah, you are super big.
Yes,
Super big. Emakasi,
yes,
where
yes, yes.
Yeah, so Auntie Feli, which you get for these people they want enter, they want to do the same thing where they do and now. Which advice you get for give them?
Work hard. Work hard. Don't feel entitled. And my biggest thing I ever tell any person, don't feel say success. You be entitled to success. You feel work hard and fail, but you will learn from the failure. No things in any person responsibility for also push you towards success. So no, she don't complain. Say, come on, and they not be supportive enough. No man owe you that.
wow.
Nobody owes you that. If you dey do your thing, do it right. First of all, do it for the way you think, say it meet up with your standards then. Say you dey live your life the way you want them for live am. You dey do your art the way you want them for do am. Make people they like them, they like them. I think say Elsie know this story. When I start Auntie Feli, I actually look and say, well, if I get 24,000 followers in 1 year, oh, that'll be a success, especially for Cameroon standard, then for Anglophone Cameroon standard. I actually hope 25,000 that's a moderate success for me. And I don't ever go meet us of say share my anti skit. I never did that. Necessarily. I just work hard, put out my skit, so people they see them, they start share. I not put any person under pressure. I not tell any person to support your own. I just tell them see I just put out my content. Then I start see how people they go for inside 2 months. That number we don't really get them. The number we don't tell
Right.
them my 1 year mark. I don't get them. And not ever feel entitled. Never feel entitled to say all man must like them. When people then criticize my comedy, I get the vex. They put it, they don't like them. I get the vex. I look at like a matter of personal taste. They are not compelled to like it. They are free
Right.
to also criticize it. Just like people they be free for praise me. People they be free. You must get a very high sense of your own importance. So things that people must always praise you, or people must always support you. No, life they work that so. You will meet
Right.
failures, them people that will be unfair to you even, but you get to just learn from that. So work hard. No feel entitled to any person. If LC they decide they want to support my art, they decide they want to support them. They know they under any the money they work and then as a person take and give them for say way they so they choose however way they want to do 'em. If they do it for you, you get to be thankful. If some person
Right.
follow your page, be thankful to that one person where you don't follow your page. The other thing what advice when I say focus on the people them where they like your art, not the people that really hate your art. So for example, I get 150,000 people the way they like Auntie Felicia comedy. What do I care about the 50 people they really criticize? Like why would I be focused on them? Why?
Very
Really
good.
I care. If
And
if Maps get a clientele will give millions, why you get to care about that one person when they talk say, oh, you know work for your skill, oh, you need to work or need to work. Like why I get to care about the one person he the one bring me down when every other person the one lift me up. Of course
very
the
true.
people they want lift me up. It's as simple as that. So I think for the key thing. The third one, now say the most important one for me for artists, I say don't go for shock value. Go for content over shock value. No go put the
Right.
empty last for social media because you want trend. provide content where it be entertaining, where it be nourishing to people, where people they feel learn something, where they feel vibe to. No shock people because you want attention, because you know will last. Shock value maybe last.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I'm at
Very
like the
true.
principle of
Okay.
that.
Don't really
Uh,
talk some very important thing. I think say anybody where he be an entertainer or anyone where he be an artist, any person where he create something or you formulate something where you try to change this world in your own individual creativity, you get to take this into effect. Not the, be entitled the things that people that get to must support you
Yeah.
or you know, or plenty people that they ever forget that they go run now for the negative
Yeah.
part, they deep down, they drain themselves.
Yeah.
You understand? For example, I did
Yeah.
always talk say
Yeah.
my rich clients, would they call the platform say that the rich gang this, now the rich people will call our family say rich gang. We don't need crowd because poverty level of a big crowded. We want to take the few people who want to be richer up here in one way or the other. See the
Mm-hmm.
intellect where Auntie Felidi give and Mr. Leo can give the same. I go give it give the same. See why and all the people that they come for here would come up with here something where you must learn. And today, if any man
exactly.
want to take upon everything what Auntie Felidi don't talk, make sure see me you learn the one, not the feel entitled. And when people make sure so you get to
Mm-hmm.
put in the work, not just go bring something out there so they must say support your own. You understand?
Mm.
Because
So where
otherwise
are
you
now?
have to
Mm.
force people. I want to give an example. For example,
Yes.
with this map, say Cameroonian and support maps. To be honest with you, right? We not for that person
Mm-hmm.
support. No, we don't even need for even talk. Say enough fall from for our category. Say we need for push people because people they support her and
Yes.
we know that because we give out the quality and we need to sleep on quality. Me any critics where any man give me. If you be talk say you want to say me your own business, so because I'm will make me be so personalized way, you get to connect with me. If I dey vex with you, I not produce your oil, to be honest, because I have to
Yeah.
connect with you and I get to be
Yes.
in your one on one. It could inspire me for give you the best. And if you tell me say, okay,
True.
Elsie, I be one that say be my own be so. Me not be sticky, me not be I'll tell you say, mommy, you see that sticky thing? Now it give you that freshness, and I know if you give you oil, it will make you look old. So you'll deal with it, okay?
Yeah.
When you talk in that way, customer could like it. But sometimes they will go gossiping and gossip about it. You understand? But I tell you, say we'll die here. Because when they go come back again, I say, mommy, you better take the stickiness because if you move them at all, you understand? I'll take
Yeah. Yeah.
way. You understand? So many people that try for the connect with their fans. You need to be when I talk on my status. Oh, my rich client, my rich. Some people they just hate me saying that show. But wait, that's just who whoever that support
Yes.
me. You can only support me even buying just the lip gloss, which is not up to any big amount like the skincare. But I still categorize you that rich client. Like all my way they watch me under here, they will not be rich people. You understand? Because we believe that richness be a positive anything. If you start to talk about say I'm a rich this, I'm a rich this, you can work hard for maintain that thing where you did talk about.
Exactly
Otherwise,
true.
you go say, oh, you only to say rich today they beg my this. But when you get that
Yes.
energy, you can start say, okay, we'll be supported by all countries, like every Nigerians they be the top only because of population, not because in the aspect of say if you want to be Cameroon and they support maps a lot, I will still be very thankful. So to when you talk and say, Auntie Kelly, we really thank you so much for coming down to earth and you when the way when I support your platform. This platform not just for we for kind of make people to appreciate those who are making us smile in a day. Those who are making us
Yeah.
because plenty people they know Auntie Feli Bega today. Plenty people know say you are a doctor, you are someone who you are a professor. They plenty people don't know say you be a back of full, multi-talented, and you be so highly professional and a trustworthy person. So I really appreciate and all the accolades they give me.
So,
So we
Auntie Feli, what are the signs for you to understand a true friend in your life?
So I think I don't talk I think actually here
If you do that for
um
you, okay,
about
you don't ever
yeah
get a fake friend. You don't ever
no, I
get
don't talk about the church. I also fake friends them, I rarely get them as I explain. See, I never really experience fake friends them mainly because say also I think and they just qualify every person as friend or easily take people them as friend. People I feel be cordial to people, I feel be respectful of every person, but not necessarily say that person na my friend. So the line between way some person and the person if he actually prove himself as fake, maybe the person will prove himself fake way no na my friend. I just know a fake human being. From my
Right.
head, no na really friend. But as I talked before, say it, oftentimes we just get to look at what it be for be a true friend. And I always say, I will make the distinction about say, you get friendly, you sign brand ambassadorship with MTN, and one will tell you say, bo now go you dey go so, and then the other one will tell you say, master, hustle way was to take you. If you do so, you know,
Yes.
it go do so. Yes, the kind of friend we when I mean therefore say a fake friend, for example, now say you don't be and then you get some you go through some you dey do something and then the thing backfire. Say I make some post or I do a comedy. I mean experience for one person. So sometimes we they keep complain for some person randomly be come from America talk say, oh, I dey over advertise my comedy. And then some person will consider you like my own close person, come on go write for under comment section say now why that you need to watch my comedy again. I was like, what? But
And
you get access to me. You for fit tell me say, oh, the advertising is too much. You will get all these things for talk up. You mean say you need for come for public, for can join the choir of random people the way they talk about me, when you get to me directly, so that's easy to know say that kind of
right.
person.
That
No,
one
no,
said,
be
that
yeah.
one said no be fake friend. That one a hypocrisy. Like,
Now
Yes.
your enemy, yes,
It's
that's
not
your
necessarily
yeah,
enemy,
fake, because
yes,
I don't
yes,
see that many.
yes. I so so
That's for real, for true. I don't go for your page. I see a lot of people that they write say now you don't forget you the comments that you do na only advert. Hey, the way you do
y-
comments inside
yeah,
an advertisement, so I didn't understand the comments when they work with
yeah.
each
And see. So the thing I say, the Auntie Felicia brand may start with advertising people in the maps, Cochina. People then get to know I'm a that from the first comedy I ever do, if it for highlight businesses. I don't ever do. Now say the more the one we do, and I say I'll tell you a story and then just integrate the product or the service where are the
right,
advertiser. I know stop you from enjoying the comedy because stop the story. I know stand whole maps. See na maps this so no, I will tell you some story. I will tell you a story. The go. So even if I move that I fulfill move that product for day and the story will still remain the same because
yeah,
it will still remain the same thing. So the question will be then now say no me say I've over advertised, but it will be then that say why would they be very uncomfortable with the fact that I make more money and he compare me with a comedian where he need to make any money because he need advertise. The first I say if people they advertise you, that means they see value in the work we you do. Am. If people they come
right,
for you, then they see value in your platform. That was the first thing. So people vex with me say more businesses then they see value in what they do. Secondly, tell what they do this thing are the one thing this thing as a form of sustainability. Which means I think resign all my work them and do only the comedy and I get to be able to live on comedy like every other comedian across the globe. And the
right.
way we will do that now by being business like you get to go to that platform, not a media platform. The third thing will be shocking for that criticism that if he come for person waiting for America. Well, if you want to watch American TV, the amount of adverts the way they will carry they will interrupt programming. I know. Then the person will argue me and say, now why that put it like Netflix. And I tell the person say you keep compare apples to oranges because
Right.
Netflix now a subscription based model. So it means say the person before you watch am, you don't really subscribe, you don't pay him money, so you don't need for see advert. Now if me as
Exactly.
I do Auntie Felicia, subscribe for Auntie Felicia, you know go subscribe. If I create a page will be exclusive, I don't get 150,000 followers, you go pay me 10,000 a month. I will not have that. So how do I monetize this? Will I get money from views and other? How do I monetize it to make it sustainable? I don't continue to shoot you high quality skits if I don't get money. I
Yeah.
have to have the
And
money.
most of
And
them, like,
and comedians they artists they live poor for such a long time. Can I get into comedy? I don't want to be one of that stories for broke comedian where any man feel using a
Bye.
charity case. No, I don't want to give it away.
You do it so excellent because I remember the time we discover you now for where you talk say you make so
Yes.
make arrow come out. I wanna be the
Me
advertiser.
too. Hey, come on.
The way
Cucina,
you
Cucina, the
understand?
restaurant.
Yeah, you be
Yeah.
the advertise na
Yes.
arrow na some person in business. But just the
In
fact you
business,
just say
yes.
you make so arrow come out. He make a come to say,
Yes.
hey, who this say? We start go find you. You don't have to get paid.
Yes.
With the type. You understand? So
Yes. Yes. Imagine senator, say some person can't talk say some person tell you say you dey overdo plenty with maps, you don't over expand maps, you get the bags, you get the lipstick, so you overdo this thing. Come on, like which person will also restrict business?
Mhm.
Yes. So you are like
because
if I fit do all the thing, make I do all the thing. Senator, you can imagine like even at such a ridiculous thing. I don't understand. Like I think they compare me with person where in it make a dime from
Yeah.
comedy and like that's the standard of comedy I'm supposed to be competing with somebody whom they don't see value in the work they are doing to even be attached to. No. If that they can compare that compare me away, I know we do that kind of comedy. So
Yeah.
that's my response
That's
to them. Yeah.
and I be like
Yeah.
so one thing, people they don't always determine say, oh LC, you don't know how to talk. You need to hire somebody to speak, for talk for you, right? And then I think I open
Yeah.
myself say, I could watch me news so that I would get that ways for the talk most of the time. You understand? Because I'm a creative person.
Yes.
Yeah, so I need to talk
Yeah.
too much, but I can play a lot, but I need to talk too much. So for me now for bridge that gap because tomorrow I don't go for a very big interview. They ask me question and
Exactly.
then I say me the
You
next
need to
person
talk.
for me. It don't make sense.
Yeah, you need
You
for.
what I
No,
understand?
see.
you know this CEO, you know you
What
talk.
I see.
And please, straight to update. So one question they wanna ask me where I think say in hindsight, I understand say the person will ask me some more detail about them. But the person ask me whether I get girlfriend. The person no we just be respectful on how they ask that question because they can't come the way they do and me I'm a very open person. They make away some people them because they are very conservative society. They attach things them about your sexuality. So I think sometimes if you ask that question, one know now that question about the sexuality question. And
Yeah.
though I'm just answer by saying yes, I get girlfriend and all that. And want a way be we have show a bit more light on this thing. Say it is so as a person, I really don't care your bedroom manners. I don't. But as a personal life choice, me, quite a longer, I need cross dress for certain agenda. That's why I don't cross dress. I do comedy in ways that the costume is a female costume, but I don't get an agenda about telling young boys say they get to dress so. Now whether the character not even be glamorous, whether the character need try to encourage in any way. We don't use that anti-Philly platform for create awareness on albinism with the Canadian embassy. We don't
Mm-hmm.
use with the American embassy for create awareness of digital literacy and misinformation. We don't use that platform with canabilities for teach about autism. We don't teach about domestic violence using that platform will never ever promote in any way forms of sexual deviance. And so
Yeah.
oftentimes, though I need the response to that question, I really think say people they do a lot of disservice to the real work we would do and for educate on the real issues them by trying to attach them the way they not get to attach them to that. And make her like say the only reason why you funny now because if by that standard you mean the person judging for being gay, for being comedian. No. Let me say every person is funny. No, then at the point that if you wear, you think say it's not a way rapper today, it go automatically funny. The comedy no be na the costume, no be na the costume. Now say
Mm-hmm.
I don't work on the script, I don't work on the comedy performance. It happens say that comedy performance fit a female character for my
Character.
creative process, and so I use them. As quite longer I fit perform comedy and it will still be funny. And I dey do them every time I stand up. But the problem why I get the reason why I get to use Auntie Felicia. Thank God as well, give me a bit of opportunity. And I say, I may lost my mommy, and I keep find ways for bring back my mommy to life because I may run into kind of a depression because my may be like the best thing, as many of our remedy and day for we, it be like the best thing for me. And me and my Remy be really close. You know, people they like their Remy, but in addition to the fact I'm like my Remy, me and my Remy be really close. So when he died for a very long time, I don't even sleep, I don't even change clothes. Like I lost all will to life. One of my friends, when I ever explain my Remy some of his stories, and tell me, say, I should be writer. Why don't write a biography on her? You know, they're so funny and everything. And I mean, start writing. But when I tell the story, then people they may laugh more. And because say I be comedic in the way I did narrating them, there's so my friend talks to me, why you don't do this thing as comedy too? Then I look at like this is a way I could bring my mother back to life. So it really gets on my nerves sometimes when somebody takes something that I was it's so personal to make it about an immoral thing. Because then in bringing that, I will be so proud to say, I mean, in many ways, we bring back the memory of my Remy to me. You know, if you tell me, say, I know if you tell my Remy story through my comedy, you don't have that right to tell me. I'm not doing it gratuitously. I'm not doing it to set an agenda. I'm trying to live through that to recapture some of the moments that I had with my mother. So it been that first layer that for the whole thing. For say make and clear. Say I don't get an agenda for
Right.
anything. I need to cross dress out of my comedy. And then I will even realize that I be very stylish as a male person. I like dressing up. And so that question about girlfriend, even if I don't be big, I don't be dead girlfriend, for still be my motivation for
Yeah.
say we put and start cross dress, for being my motivation. So I want to just make that clear.
I think say a lot
Okay.
of people understand which way
Mm.
you don't understand you more better, but of which you know because
Yes,
also they need explanation again.
Yeah.
But I don't think say
yes,
see
yes,
some of the Cameroon and how they need for must insist, you know,
yes,
because they want get to know
yes.
something, then you don't actually like hit the
Mm.
nail right there.
Cameroonian themselves, they defend
Be-
here by explanation.
because I never
They
ever
did
see you
before
when
the
you
year.
enter for a set, you dress like that.
Yes,
And you
never.
did portray a character of a woman like an old mother, where you always
Yes,
get in
yes,
black and in that kind of
yes, yes,
way, like mommy
yes.
they behave. I don't
I
think
think
say
I think in one way because I did do I'm so well, it is shock people say some
yeah,
guys
when
he act
you did do
this
and
well,
so
you know.
they ever talk don't
Yes, but
think
as I tell you, I be sure say you know Abu past all man.
yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
now say you just like say, but if you want to tell so Abu his story, if you tell him better than any person. Trust me.
Yes. Yes.
Very
If you
true.
decide you want to tell Abu his story, you tell him better than anybody. Because now your first person now the first line of reference. When I tell the Auntie Felice stories, not be that necessarily my Reme is story. But my reaction, way the person who I don't internalize them, the reaction, my Reme reaction to things. Them. So, and I will fit take the only example. Now, the only person that whom I want to know, we I will study am perfectly. For no see, okay, I feel make some when person they talk. I feel like so. Then the person that way I saw reactions for things. So, all we and I use them for the say sometimes the latter way I may see this savage. I will talk say if you are Yamamoon and we get good relationship where you feel understand me. You can blame me for liking my me that way. So
Now what I see when you see the topic where I see bring out today fake and real
true
friend
friends, yeah.
Auntie Feli, you know.
Mm.
Most of the time when I even talk, some people say we fight na fight. They say they holler them, I holler them. But
Yeah.
if you don't be, I be
Yeah.
loud. I be loud.
Yes.
Even I see this to ask me sometimes. They say,
Not loud. Not loud. You be expressive. You be expressive. That's what me I'll put them. Because when you say loud, that means the person they make unnecessary noise, like disturbing
Yeah.
noises. Them.
yeah,
So I feel like you be expressive. You be passionate when you talk something. Like you want that point go through the way you want to go. Yes.
now
Right.
as used to tell me say, as used to tell me say, the way you ever be direct for talk, the awareness so you fit die when you be attacked. I see matters of thing. To be successful with the people around you, and see you don't need to be fake.
Yeah.
No matter what, how you talk,
Yeah.
always be you, be straight. Because as you say, man,
Yes.
who will be your friend if you want it? I'm going to plenty time. Say if you ask me who be your friend, I say, see, I not give me friend. You understand? Because me, I get my way, I take and discharge people that are around
Yeah.
me. If you be that kind of friend where you know if you celebrate me, you know if you encourage me for anything I bring up, you know if you so you
Yeah.
know if you celebrate with me for my success, you know if you encourage me for
Yeah.
anything I want to do. Every time you define a way of
Yeah.
argument for like you always want to say any player at everywhere that they cherish me, you don't bring me down for the place. That are not your friends.
Yeah.
And when
Emma,
I
Emma
realize
class,
that
Yeah.
thing for
Emma class has
people,
been so quiet. Emma
when
class, you don't go through any fake friendship for your life as you grow.
Yes, I have. I don't actually go through someone recently actually way like the way Auntie Fede talk and the other time say you go deal with person we believe say you dey make mistake, then the person no tell you, then it come up and bad you day
Mm.
after. So if you do the thing and stuff, and then it be happen way it been a very loud thing for media. We it happen say I want buy some thing like I've actually order online. So I come over visiting my friend. It stay with play with shop then day actually. So I see something if they were like them. So I enter the place say that for me for order online, where I know measure at least I get the advantage for try and now yes since the shop day and I buy them. They
Mm.
encourage me to take some shoe. With the shoe even there, I didn't even wear the shoe set. It was like a fine shoe, a fine shoe, a fine shoe. I buy the shoe. Then out of a sudden now, it can't turn and say I the work I buy Chinese clothes them. Say that they will be the better clothes, they will look me, they laugh. But when I ye be the encourage me, say my buy the thing them. They can't consider that
Mm.
be the viral thing there.
Mhm.
If they look me, they laugh. So now there's some of the things in that way, and then
Mm.
now actually because of that, but I don't actually learn from. I thank God for that situation actually. Then once I don't come to realize that say no be friend with any of your friend the way it thinks say you get all thing, then you no get nothing. But get any friend we get that kind of mindset,
Mhm.
run away from that people. Any framework or
Mhm.
she don't tell you have
Mhm.
everything working for you, but I don't have anything working for me, or you're doing this and going and I
Mhm.
don't wait. Any framework get that kind of mindset, just run away from that kind of person because you'll definitely and that's the same thing that happened to Shankrella because a friend
Right.
they plan kill it because they believe say they get ultimately wrong for you because she had a
Mhm.
platform of social media, she was an influencer and everything. And then they actually nobody knew those or her friends online, nobody knew them. But she had the crowd, she got followers and everything. So in their heads, they believe that she had everything working for her, but they did not have anything. So that I think that's one of the reasons why she got
Yeah.
killed. So you get any person around you,
Yeah.
we get in mind that say you need to grow. Instead for you to try we work, you only complain. I have this issue, you're
Yeah.
fine, you're doing this, but I'm not doing it and stuff. Those kind of people are not people to hang around with.
I just thank God
Yeah.
say I my
Emma,
friend.
make I just add this. Make I just add this for my experience. Those people them they hardly stay around me for long, but the idea for person we don't be a friend you think say don't be a friend for a long time and then we are success. The person want that you feel guilty about your success. Very tough.
Right.
So you get some person where he get some event and he tell me along they baptize my pikin. Whether you attend or the one we don't be a celebrity now, the person want make you feel bad
Yeah.
about the fact say you with this person now. Now signs and that for person we he no be okay with their success. When you want to we feel guilty about your success, about whether you be loyal. Because you get friends away, they'll call you like, wait for your program on this day, and then you tell them, say, oh, I get some wedding. It's okay. I know say you're busy, but I get my bikini birthday day. Whatever. If you finish your activity and you get time, you feel join me, but I know say you're busy. You discuss say the true friend understand your activity. If he tell you the thing, it look like whether you fit attend because he understand you. When LC call me and no pick, you know, when I come back, I'll call you or write it, actually say, oh,
Right.
sis, I know it be you, I mean, get this thing back you do. I don't neglect them. I'll come back and say, Abiki, like today, you don't try to reach me, instead of try to reach me, I'll MC something. Once I leave the thing, I write here, I say, oh, sis, I'll be for this thing. And immediately I tell you, say, oh, he say, what to say, sorry, oh, then they say, instead of the kid is tell you. You see, a person that we understand and respect what you do. If you realize it, though you get something when I get to do, but if they respect yeah, this thing, say, oh, they answer call again because say you be celebrity.
It's
That if they blame you, they want to make you feel guilty by that. So you
right.
discover say as you get more successful, you'll see some people them way they'll be around you and stuff. You get to be careful about the people they want to make you feel guilty about the fact say you get this success.
I
Yeah.
said,
Exactly.
I see fake friends as well. No matter how people they hate you, you know, ever agree, they ever find a public place to challenge you.
Yes.
They ever find
Yes,
a public
Exactly.
yes,
place to
yes,
challenge you.
yes,
Very
yes.
true.
You see
Very
all time. You see, you know me, I never
Very
get offended.
true.
You see all
Senator,
time fake,
Senator,
all
that
time.
topic is also now one of the most important signs in that. Very
Yeah, the
true.
most
I think
important
when
sign
the
in that.
where you put you give you be very important, and if people then really read through, you know who will poison you and who not will
And
poison you,
see,
and
man,
you
that's what
avoid
it
the
is.
person who poison you, which is very true.
You see some friend they were all thing where you the talk where you know then the argument. Now yes sir, yes sir. They need to even and see run away from that kind of people the way they need
Right,
ever
right,
want to argue
right.
you anything we talk the correct for discharge kind
They
of
show
person.
that it really be so nice, and Tiffany will really be happy. Say you honor our invitation. Will be privileged. May God bless you, and you continue for be that
Thank you.
humble person and continue to give us back to back.
They see Auntie Feli for this so Auntie Feli of affair busy. Since Auntie Feli since when we be sign document
Now
for
I want to
sign
go rest.
my we must
Rest.
sign when we talk
Side,
about Auntie Feli
side,
they busy.
side,
I
side.
know, right?
Yes. No, I go make
Tiffany,
sure say for that
signing,
one, we'll make
signing
sure say we'll do it this week.
for
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that this week. Because
Auntie
we
Feli
go
they
Dubai, me, Garo, and cookies. We go on the 11th. So we'll do them.
okay, so
but when I go
We'll
to
do
about
them
the
this
level,
week.
promote them. People, them, a lot of people they always watch
We
a lot.
go. We go enjoy Valentine's Day.
Emma,
Then for
Emma is in
sure.
Dubai, oh Auntie Feli, Emma is in Dubai.
Yes, I'm saying it for Emma to know. Emma, you tell me, I will tell you doing a need in private.
You don't think opportunity you like advertise, you see
Okay.
advertise out that because we get a lot of people that they Dubai where they watch this show. Most people they go
Yeah,
watch after this. So you
yeah. So
focus
so
on your guys.
we come to buy from the 10th to from the 9th actually to the 16th. We come for our private things, but the reason why they put her out there now because see, people then doing are probably show organizers, fans, and doing they probably want meet and greet, just
Right.
talk with we. So we give that opportunity for say people that organize themselves, invite me, we'll meet them, talk with them. People the way they probably want to do shows, them or the things that we do,
No,
some
but
show business with we.
they must take a show, I know.
Yeah,
Just
but we come. I think Karo and Kupis they get a birthday where they be invited, and then me I get a birthday for the me at the MC I'm at the host them. So I host them at the Lunge. So why not we come the birth? So now private visit them. But you have to say it happen at the same time. So we decided to put that out there so that
out
people they
there.
fit grab the opportunity to say they meet
Yeah, we Auntie
we,
Feli
we
come so
discuss.
make sure say take recipe for trot us take that
Yes,
recipe for trot us off.
oh, that's true. So I think
Well,
thank you so much. We
okay,
really
Auntie Philly, before
appreciate.
you
Fine.
go, I just
Thank you.
want before I
Okay.
go, I want just to take this opportunity to appreciate you. You get your works, your
Yeah,
art to be very original, and you relate a lot with your jokes.
thank
You
you.
get a very unique way for
Thank you.
deliver your humor out there. You're doing an amazing job, and we appreciate you for that. I actually had
Thank
some
you.
kind of funny questions to ask you at the beginning, but I like the fact that you come out, you just make it very clear. So you need to promote, this cross dressing, whatever. You
Cross
made it very
dressing and all that.
exact.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so we appreciate
Yeah.
your work, we appreciate your creativity, and just keep making us proud.
Thank you. Thank you so
No,
much. I appreciate.
for comment is now so Cameroon do no day now lead whole comment.
I
Don't
look
just
for
say
it. I
we'll take a zeng zeng with only the zeng zeng one. My mom just said only the zeng zeng.
now you like look at it really. Really, you know if you sign out, well continue because also you get to rest. You know, I
Yeah. Okay.
you
Thank
I do
you.
not even know that Auntie Feli, but it's only time for the show to close. It's
but
already
yeah,
3 hours.
that's the thing. Like if you always sign out and then you'll be okay.
Okay.
I think
Yes.
so much.
Okay. There's no question, no day from any fan. So
Who
really,
Man,
will move who will
wait,
to
good.
ask them? I
wait,
don't
okay,
know.
man, look,
Let's
Okay.
see to ask
man,
because that's a question they
Okay.
want to ask Auntie Feli before you go.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
Just
all
no.
man, you know,
All
say
man,
this
you
show,
want
this so
to
problem, put a day with this show. But all man, all man,
Yeah.
but they look, my laptop, they open, and they look all
I say,
comment,
I
all
Yes.
mean,
on point.
then
Well,
all
Talk no
rich people
nothing.
don't join, don't come today for the show. Yeah. Wow. I said, well, thank you so much. A lot of people they are questions. I just they just appreciate you. They just talk and say you answer everything so well.
Yeah, I
And
don't
they
follow
say
all
that
the comments.
okay.
encourage.
All man, no man, no make one complaint.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much,
And then
Auntie
some people they
Feli.
say they'll follow you because
Yes, plenty. They go follow Auntie Feli. And if any man thinks that
Yes.
any baby he be touched, you want most, you want even zeal something, or you want Momo Auntie Feli, I beg. Una fit do and then we go send her for Auntie Feli. Okay?
Yes.
Any person, because you don't
Okay.
can impact, we don't can share a lot. And if you be touched and then you feel say, okay, this you could just encourage more another people for the calm, we'll give and directly to the people, not just for encourage them.
Hmm.
They would like which way they do, not say they beg from we know.
Do.
We like which way they
Yeah.
do, and not just for encourage. When you love person, you feel just you go follow the person, try for no more. It's keep them there a lot for YouTube when Auntie Felicia, right?
Yeah.
some
Very
Auntie
person they
Felicia
ask
interested.
comedy on
questions.
YouTube.
Some person they only insist
Yeah.
some questions.
So
Yeah. Some person they only insist
yeah,
some
yeah,
questions. Say
yeah.
Auntie Feli, I beg answer who be Justina?
Oh yes. Now the new character. Now the new character we I launch the one with the blonde wig. We
You
the shoot you come so with that this thing. Yes. So
Well,
the backstory behind Justina, I think so would reveal as small. So,
yeah.
in fact, in the coming weeks, them we'll get back-to-back content with Auntie Felicia and Justina. I don't think the distinction clear. Say Auntie Felicia and a different person from Justina. Justina, na a younger character.
okay.
Ikomo Gabon, na Cameroon young girl, Ikomo Gabon. When I know wait to Cameroon young girl because to Gabon before they come back. So it give very useful vibe. It's different from anticipation. I say he no be confrontational. He just he hustle like program them and make sure say he live like that. So we'll get to know the fear when we get and I say see I will create three characters them. That way I'm one start comedy. And Felicia will actually be like my third character where I create them. Justina will be the second. The first character and my favorite character, I never put it out, maybe I'll put it next year. Um, so I see the way people they like this Justina and I start here say when person don't like Justina past my auntie Feli. Because people they go crazy about Justina and auntie Feli for me and the queen. So yeah, but Justina are very interesting. I
Hello.
would like people then for watch.
So,
Hello.
Yes, please.
okay. Right
Auntie
on.
Felicity.
Yes, Auntie
Yeah,
Felicia.
Auntie Feli is still there.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Auntie Philly,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
you just a whole word to us.
Mhm.
What I've gathered
Thank
today
you.
is you are using comedy to speak to us by using
Oh, thank
different
you.
characters, especially represent
Yes.
our moms and our daddy.
Yes.
But
Yes.
you gotta understand that sometimes people that are not in depth into comedy, they wouldn't understand what you're doing.
Yes.
And I just want to thank you. I just want to thank Elsie. I just want to thank Senator for bringing you to us so we can actually learn because you actually teaching us with in some aspect uh, we can really gather the information that we're looking about the commercial, but we're not looking about the information that you're passing on to us. And
Yes.
I'm so happy that you kind of like been open today to express it, to open our mind, to open the audience, and so on and so forth. And thank you, Matt.
And I guess you got to bring more of them to us
Thank
to,
you.
show our community what we really need. Uh,
Yes.
Thank you, Auntie Philly.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you so much for the kind words and for the support. I truly, truly appreciate.
Okay.
Auntie Feli, at the end of the day, you are on point. And for those of you that have you are not a fan with Auntie Feli, some of you have said, "Nah, Auntie Feli is my fan." Don't always say with your mouth to go and follow his page, Auntie Feli. That is page name. Go and follow his page.
Yes.
Not always
Follow
saying you with your
page
mouth.
on
Because now you are
Facebook,
enjoying
on
the show. You
all
are just
the
talking.
platforms. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
all.
much. Thank you so much, Auntie Philly.
Uh,
Senator, before we want to go, we have to
Okay.
sign out. Auntie Philly, you can sign out. That's okay. You can leave the show.
Okay. 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 You guys have a nice
Bye
day.
bye.
Thank,
Bye bye.
Enjoy. Bye.
thank
Okay,
Emma,
Auntie
I'll
Feli.
come for 11.
Okay.
Auntie Philly in Dubai. Okay. Okay, so we will shout out our people before we want to go. You know, um, L Beauty, welcome. Thank you for joining. Supreme, welcome. Thank you for joining. Don B Entertainment TV, thank you so much. Joyce Ndikum, thank you so much. Bridget Benjamin, thank you so much. I don't want to call the other name. I don't really buy it. We have so
No, we
many
never call
people.
him. No, we never call him. Leave her or call him for you final. I don't know name Karim Black Horse.
Rose Ndonyi, thank you for joining. Sweet Mommy for life, thank you for joining. Really appreciate. We also have Elizabeth Konyang. Thank you for joining. Thank you for contributing. Queen
Bridget
Ashley
Benjamin Game Black
Diamond,
Horse.
thank you so much for joining. We appreciate. Stephanie, thank you. We really, really love you. Chukuma. Was it? I don't know how to pronounce it. I think
Chukuma.
What's that?
Chukuma.
Yes, it's Chukuma. Thank you for joining. We really appreciate all the love. We will keep bringing people for us to interact and learn from each other because we believe that only us, we don't have enough knowledge that we can spill out there, but we need people so that we can learn from people who are actually doing it big, who are successful, and who are celebrating that in one way or the other, we can learn something from their popularity. So on Tuesday, we have two. On Tuesday, I need to finalize it. So Tuesday was supposed to have Jato Sonita and Caro and Kopis. So please, I want people to vote. Jato Sonita or Caro and Kopis?
Carry and copies.
Yes, because we have a traffic on that day. So we definitely will we'll push. I will try to see if Jato will come on Friday, if she'll be able to come on Friday. Yeah. So, and then on Sunday we have a lineup. Like we didn't know that people will be responding this good. That's just showing that Cameroonians are hungry and they want something which is good and they want to share their experience with you all. Please tell a friend to tell a friend that we have on air with maps on Tuesdays, Friday, and Sunday for us to learn from each other. When you look at someone who is popular and who is doing something good, that's why they have people looking up to them. We want to bring them here for us to learn one or two things from them, and they will also learn from us as well. So thank you guys so much for always being there. And I think before we want to go out, we should learn that you can always identify someone who doesn't promote your dream, someone who doesn't promote what you do that is important to you. You already know that's not a good friend to keep around, even if it's your husband.
And
If your
fake
husband,
friend for fake friends.
yes,
Just keep
fake
your
friend.
just keep your healthy distance from them
Good.
for you to be safe.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. you guys so much.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
guys. I appreciate you.
On Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you guys on Tuesday.
Tuesday.